Everybody.
Hello.
Hello. We had a little bit of COVID incident, so we had to take a break last week. And we are back, mourning the passing of a fallen comrade.
With a party.
With a breakfast. So, previous episode, we decided to attack the kobold camp. Unfortunately, the crossfire.
Knolls. Sorry, Knolls.
Dog creatures.
Dog creatures.
In the crossfire, unfortunately, we lost poor Meyer. He was disintegrated, and we are now currently trying to figure out how to afford to bring him back.
Ashes.
Yeah.
Meyer came down.
Yeah, and we have our Jason's new character. Which, let me bring back up the information.
Morgan Drummer.
Morgan Drummer.
Good thing for backups.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Morgan Drummer.
Drama.
Drama.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
So, when you were growing up, did they call you the little drummer boy?
They just believe there's a lot. I think they just believe there's a lot of drama to him. Oh.
But you guys were, most of you anyways, were heading over to the tavern to meet up with the other group you were with.
You know, it's actually quite poignant that he's drama, considering all the drama we're going through right now. Thinking of which, we need to consider what items need to go back to his family once we verify we can't bring him back. I'm sure the scroll case would probably want to be sent back at least. That was his. We don't have his fez.
He had a book too, didn't he?
The hat that the
The magic
Voldemort gave
hat.
me, that disintegrated.
Yeah, both of them disintegrated. Because we never figured out where your fez went.
I just kept it.
Oh, you just kept the fez?
Yeah, it was one of the.
Oh, I thought your fez got traded
Yeah.
for the other hat.
No. It was. I couldn't wear it. It didn't disintegrate. It was just displaced. Or am I
I took this one.
I seem to recall it traded.
When you put the hat on and when we left, you noticed your fez was gone.
Did it go to Voldemort? And he switched hats?
I can't remember.
That could be.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah.
Crap. Okay, yeah,
Remember now.
hat, fez is gone.
Yeah.
Fez is gone. My outfit isn't gone. My,
No, yeah,
my
your
initial,
outfit-
No,
kinda
all your outfits are gone.
Well,
No,
the outfit you were wearing is gone.
Yeah, that one is certainly gone. But my initial outfit I kept.
Your Sultan's clothes are gone.
Yeah, that's definitely gone.
What's your fancy sailor boy suit?
I gave that to that one gal that we picked up, the homeless, or the
Oh,
one
you
that was
did.
running. I gave her the fancy
Trash,
Lada Stafford
Rose.
outfit. Yeah,
Okay.
Rose. Yeah,
Trash, yeah.
Trash.
Yeah, the one I hilted.
yeah. Here's your milk, BA.
Could have done something similar to that at least.
Yeah, that's right. So they switched. That's correct.
I just
That's
wanted
right.
to-
Okay. No, I did not
Because you were
remember
sad-
it until
really
we
sad
were
about
talking
that.
about it. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, it's good we were talking about it because I did not recall. But
I were you very sad about losing your hat.
now you gave me some things,
Mm-hmm.
and I still have. I mean, they didn't disintegrate along with mine.
Yeah, whereas
so
what we're going to try to.
the waistband of intellect that I was using that was a headband of intellect.
There are some things I would like
Parapet of
that,
health gave me.
but the rest of it could be distributed to party members that need it, or we can sell it to get materials for bettering.
I easily had because when we got that big pay for whatever we divvied up,
Yeah.
I used 2/3 of it to buy mountains of mundane crap.
Yeah.
Just mountains and mountains of mundane crap, just to have it.
Well, mountain crap I can probably make use of. It's depending on what we get. But the camps in our water is definitely going to be useful for my inventions. That's what I'm looking at. I meant whatever we want to, some stuff to send back to Myers' family, of course. I mean, that's only fair. So we definitely
Well,
want
the scroll, the mat thing.
Send back one sandal. That'd be funny.
We must all wear one shoe, like Maya.
Okay, the scroll case, I guess. Sure, the cartographer's map case. I think is that what you're talking about?
Unless you want to sell it or trade it
Well,
for
I would
materials, I don't think any of us.
Well, again, there's going to be something that his family would want, I mean, to bury him with. That's how I'd at least look
Yeah.
at it. From my custom, at least something to bury him, so you don't have a body. But that's after we verified we can't bring back. The orbs, on the other hand, need to be left out on the road, off to the side of the road. We have no use. One, Myers already gone, so the main anything major that they'd be after is gone. But we can at least keep them off our ass if we put the orbs out there for them to hunt and then lose them.
You're saying that the maple.
Well,
Maple's
one,
orb
if he still has Maple's orb, he can keep that. But I'm talking about the decoy orbs.
Yeah, the decoy.
We need to get
orbs,
rid
yeah.
of those because we don't have any real use for them now.
They are probably still coming.
Exactly, but we have no reason to fuck with them anymore. The orbs most of the orbs are.
But you know what? Maybe someone they don't know is involved could sell them to those people.
That'd be funny.
Would they really be working to work out a deal with us?
We don't have to be involved. He could be involved.
That's a good point. Well, we definitely need to get rid of them, though. We're
Okay.
just trying
Sure, if you wish.
aggression to ourselves that we don't.
But if they're that convincing, why not benefit from the transaction?
You handle that. I'm not good at making that kind of
Treasure,
deals.
find your way there. That sounds about right.
Look,
It's just an idea.
trust me. You already seen. I'm not very good at that, so I'll let you handle the business details. You're obviously much better than I am. Regardless of the attention we're drawn was for Meyer's sake, and we don't have Meyer with it anymore. So we're just trying to.
Yeah, so that could be our end. We could send them a message. Look, Meyer's dead. We don't want to mess with these orbs anymore. We're willing to give them to you for a price.
On the off chance we have to make sure that they can't tell the difference, and we get the hell out of there before they find out.
Well, how convincing are they? I don't think I've ever seen them.
I mean, you guys were told that they were enchanted with a similar aura, but they obviously don't have souls in them.
Right.
Right?
I mean, as soon as they examine them, they're probably going to know.
But Meyer's dead, and what the hell do you know?
Yeah.
Maybe you don't know.
Yeah.
So I think, again, regardless, we just need to get one way or another, sell them or to
I mean, we could even go so far as to tell them. I could tell them.
Cat in the bacon. That's what you tell them.
Cat in the bacon.
It's kind of
You know that Meyer was killed.
It's a sleeper agent activation.
Everybody abandoned me and left me with this bag of orbs. I don't know. It's just a thought.
Well, if you want to do that, you're more than welcome to try doing that. But as of right now, so
But I think that we should probably. I mean, I do want to talk to Hammond. Is it Hammond or Heyman?
Hammond.
Hammond.
Okay.
Sounds like Hammond, but it's just without the D. You know,
Hammond.
he doesn't have the D.
all right. So
I gave you back to the
Poor
headband of intellect and parapet of health.
Do you need the parapet of health? Because it will keep you from getting diseases, and
And
you
poison.
don't have to attune to it.
No poison.
if you don't take it, I will.
No, it won't go against poison. Only disease.
Only disease?
Yeah. The poison, parapet against poison.
It's two different ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you don't want it, I'll take it because I can definitely use it in this world.
Yeah.
I know a lot.
I mean, if we look at the list and if there are things that you need, then let's spread them out to everybody. But I think everything else,
Yeah, spread the disease.
Best way to go. Everybody get it. Herd immunity.
Gigi Allen?
Huh?
You know Gigi Allen? It's
I mean, the only reason I'm not to count in water is because I've been having a lot of ideas and stuff that's been last couple weeks.
I gave it back.
Okay, if you
I
want to
gave it
go,
you.
do you want me to go through it, or what do you want to do? Because I mean, I can go through
Oh,
the
Scott,
stuff.
so if
but-
you want
You
to go through
can
the
go
stuff.
through. I have stuff here.
Okay.
Do we want to do this little party thing first?
Sure, let's go through the
Yeah, and I mean, if we don't have to do this right now because we don't know whether Meyer's going to come back or not. So, I mean, if we keep everything together,
I'm just holding on to the guys in the market.
no, Meyer's not going to come back.
We shall see.
I don't think we'll be able to afford Meyer coming back.
Okay,
Well,
Ethan's shaking his head no.
okay.
So, okay.
We need a wish spell. It's
Yeah.
It sounds
Or
like
true resurrection.
Considering they're both
or
shaky-
the other
they're both
of two
shaky.
9th level spells to bring you back. True Resurrection or Wish. That's the only one.
No, we don't have that.
I've been
kind of money.
turned to nothing.
And our first campaign with Bill of Wolf required us to help a dragon to get a wish. That's not something that's easy to fucking do.
No.
no.
Like Dragon Lord, not just any other dragon, just a Dragon Lord.
Who turned out to be a fine fellow. Yeah.
So do you need that parapet of health?
No, I don't.
You don't? Okay.
I'll take it if you don't want
Yeah.
Again, I have mountains of mundane things. Mountains of mundane things. He's got,
I
at
definitely
this point, the mountains of mundane things.
Huh?
I said I
Plus
definitely
about
need that.
three
You don't?
bags
Oh,
of
yeah,
holding. He's got at least 3 bags of holding.
A
So
bunch
does it
of
go
bags
with
of
all the
holding.
mundane stuff.
Mosswood's Mountains of
Like I
Mundane.
said, might as well do the mundane stuff to see if I can use it for what we're building the new wagon, the steam wagon.
Sure.
You're gonna need a wagon.
Okay, then
Yeah,
then I'll
anyway.
just go through it then so that we know what the magic items are. I've got the decanter of endless water.
I got that one.
Okay. Bonk's frying pan +1.
I'm-
Purified food.
I'm keeping that.
Okay.
Okay.
The cartographer's map case.
That's when I go home to Myers family.
Okay. The voodoo hat that disintegrated the parapet. Waistband of intellect. Boots of the wind. That you took that.
Yes.
And that's fine. Whatever goes to
The
the
rod
to
of
fit him
pack keeper.
to
That's a warlock
things.
specialty item only.
Booties of the wind.
Rod of pack keeper
I'll take
+1. Transporter pouch.
Yeah.
That needs to go to somebody because that.
So either one of you.
Just
Now,
Terrell
the boots
have
of the
one?
wind are different
only
than
4, so we don't have
boots
four.
Let's
of
give it to
airwalk.
Terrell.
That's that little one that gives the little pocket pouch for between the 4 of us.
Yeah, you can pass stuff between. So Terrell's going to take the
Yeah.
transporter pouch.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take the. I'll take
There's
the
okay. You got the boots of the wind. Is that the thing that made you go 15 extra feet or something like that, like Misty
You
stuff?
could walk on air until the end of your movement.
Oh, because I have that and I have boots of airwalk.
Oh, sorry.
I have boots of the wind.
Boots of
and
the
I
Wind
have-
must be short for Boots of the Winding Path, which are the teleport
which you could
boots.
create.
Yes, those are the ones
Yes,
I gave you.
I couldn't use those because I like these other
Yes.
moonwalk boots a little bit better.
So
So
we had
we
extra
got
pair
those.
for whoever
Okay,
wanted.
so then there's the boots of
So they're-
airwalk,
Yeah.
which allow you to
Walk on air.
walk on air. Yeah.
Whoever wants those can take them.
I
Dibs.
have them.
Okay.
I already have.
Along with that is
Ow.
the mind quill, which was the thing that allowed you to transpose.
I'll take that.
Okay.
That would also help Chris for writing out schematics.
Whoever wants, if someone doesn't
Ooh.
want it, I'll keep
Does
it.
does it have
Alright.
to be attuned?
No.
No, you can have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mine cool. All right.
Mind quill. Yeah, that's a nifty thing.
I'll use that. That'll help. That'll actually
Absolutely.
help what I'm about to do.
You should probably take the Drake root, or somebody who can use spells should use Drake root, because it was an herb that we found somewhere along the way that gives +2 to concentration formula.
Ooh.
That could help.
I've got
That helped me a little bit.
2 of these. I've got 2 of these things.
When I use
I don't
bless.
want-
Oh, I'm
Right,
sorry.
I didn't realize
I have
the
I have
current
8
part
of
of
these Drake roots.
If they'll help you, then take them.
Because allow me to use bless more and stay in combat.
Okay.
There you
yeah,
go.
Drake root. There's 8 of them. +2 con for 1 minute.
Concentration saves.
Yeah, +2 to concentration saves for 1 minute. That's right. Hang on, I've got more.
You pretty much chew it for the whole minute and then spit it out.
We still have
Is there any?
3 of
Downsides.
those envelopes of sending that Josiah had. We still have 3.
Not that you know of.
I'll take them.
Okay, envelopes of sending. The future talk box to Alix and Darnboulder, and to my parents.
Which I have those.
Okay,
I have
alright.
key boxes.
The
And,
now useless Sirius breathing apparatus, which you could remake so we don't drown
Yeah.
if you
I
so
know.
chose.
Might give it to Terrell.
Yeah. I can make it. I can refill
No, I
it.
did not have one.
Got most of it, so
Transport pouch.
I can just refill it.
Yeah, transfer. Okay, there is also a mysterious purple blue vial that I was told to not breathe.
I'll take that.
Dark and mysterious.
Yep.
Not touching. You go right ahead.
Yep. I'm good.
Yeah, cartographers. Oh, sending stone to you. That's right. I got that one as well.
Yeah.
Sending stone to you. The wand of pyrotechnics, which we used to set off our party earlier. Wand of pyrotechnics.
I'll take it.
Yeah, go ahead. You can use it for distractions.
Mm-hmm.
The Azel has a talk box as well. The girl that can turn into a dragon. That's
I tried contacting her, but I had no luck.
Well, fine, but
But
we
I
have a
have-
specific stone thing
Yeah,
sent for
I
her,
took all the talk boxes right now.
along with T-Con 10.
Yes, I have it.
Okay. The Knoll Cat of Nine Tails. I don't know. I don't think it's magical or anything. Maybe you
Some
can
kind
just
of
stick
weird
with
person
that. The Cuff of Captions. That you found a few of those. Yeah, you gave me one. So there's another one.
Yeah, does somebody else want it?
It allows you to understand spoken language,
I could definitely use it.
even if you don't have a language
Good to
thing
you.
for it.
Okay. Do they have to be attuned?
No.
So
You're the intelligent one out of the bunch.
I'm also unfortunately a bastard for my people too, so I kind of need to talk to other people.
Doesn't mean they understand you.
Yeah.
I gave you the jug filled with poison breath, and last thing is 3 jugs, because we used one of them. 3 jugs of the Elkin Giant Sap, which is 2d8 healing when you
I'll take that.
use it.
2
that's
jugs?
one, yes, 3 jugs.
3 jugs.
And Grandma's iron pot. But I don't think that actually meant anything. I'm not sure.
Cup of what again? It's called?
Captions.
Cuff of caption.
And you know, I can't. I looked and looked. I couldn't find anything. I wanted a piece to put on my headpiece that looked like it, but it looks like like open scroll with a quill coming, and
On
I
integrated
couldn't find
devices.
anything.
And what do those do again?
You can understand spoken language.
I was going to try to get some more later, but right now my Babel fish is not working, so I definitely use
Who
it.
has what?
I already have one anyway.
I don't know.
I had like 3 of them. I think you got one too. So this one will be out of it, so you guys still can understand any languages.
What?
Is there a
What
certain
was
amount of uses
removed?
per day, or?
No, it's
Nope,
just
it's
that
all the
they,
time.
you can't, they don't understand you. It's just
You're-
you can
But you
understand
understand what they're
And you
saying.
can't read it either. It's only
Yeah.
You're
spoken.
keeping
Okay.
the. Who's key is wait.
How many doses?
I don't know
are
what
in
you're
each of
keeping.
those jugs?
Long frying pan.
How many doses
Yeah,
would be in
also
those
on the
jugs?
boots.
Do you
It
think?
takes the whole jug.
You
Takes the
got
whole
the
jug?
boots of the wind, and you took the boots of airwalk, because they're 2 different things. Boots of the wind are the thing that allows you to
Teleport
move 15
feet,
feet,
yeah.
and boots of airwalk are the things that I was using to walk on air.
I'll keep the airwalk because I already have boots like that.
And you're keeping the parapet of health, right?
No,
I
I
took
got
it.
rid
You
of that.
got the parapet of
That'd
health.
help you shoot from good advantage points too.
You could be writing on
I
white
don't-
paint
I
and
don't know
just
what
stand
else
up
you're
and start
keeping.
running.
Were you keeping anything else? An
No.
awful lot of mundane stuff, that's for sure.
Well, I got to think of my
Oh,
name,
and you've
so-
got all the bags of hold.
Yeah.
I got 3 bags of hold.
Transfer this, transfer.
Yep. Yeah, if you were to do this,
And
there
into the
would
Wilco batch.
there would be piles. Of
All right,
stuff.
everybody. Pile into the Wilco
Piles.
batch.
Not as bad as the Baron, but close.
So Alst has the bounding boots of Balathor.
Oh!
Why does he have a hammer in this thing?
Mine color.
Why a jug clay?
Oh, hammer? Oh, I'll read. Okay, so yes, hammer large, hammer medium, hammer small,
Yeah, I already.
hammer sledge large, hammer
already-
sledge
yeah, I-
medium, hammer sledge.
What was he planning to do?
I have everything.
I mean, technically, this will really work for me because I'm going to be using it to build this stuff. So.
If I had a hammer, I'd
If I
build
had
us
6
a
hammers.
target.
He has a full hatchet set in here.
Yep, I bought all that stuff. I bought all that
I'll
stuff.
hold on to it because I can use it for my building.
I figured, if
I'm
I was going to
expert
have a
with
hammer
tools,
my
so-
size, then maybe one of you should have a hammer your size. So I bought a hammer for every size.
Suppose that
And a crowbar and
I
a,
mean, with my
Suppose that acetylene torch.
I got tool expertise, so I got double my expertise. I know all the stuff.
so
Oh yeah, because you're.
is it, you should go through that and see if there's stuff, because you grabbed it first.
I did. I just.
If you don't want to keep track of it and don't want to worry about it, then Sirius can have it.
Oh,
I've
There
got-
was
I-
still,
I've got the-
I think
I've
there
got
was
the
still some
mundane
interesting stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
you want to keep white face
I'm-
blanket? It's simple.
Yeah.
I made a list of all the things that you have.
Is Mars' body at least cold at this point?
There's no
There's
body.
nothing left.
Well, I mean, the ashes.
Yes, my ashes have cooled.
Okay.
They have hardened.
They're in this little cup.
Give me that.
We're sending them back home to Lisa's family.
Along with the sandal inside. Shove the sandal in there. Make it a surprise. If they open it up, they'll find a sandal inside.
I want the
Like
top
it's
to
a
be
dinosaur
designed
bone.
like a little fez.
That's nice. That's great.
Just
Do we know
a
where
twist
Sandal
on
is?
fez cap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got, like I said, all the mundane stuff I can really use for building all stuff. Not to probably really help me out immensely, in fact. So,
Yeah, when we got paid, I equipped myself crazy.
He spent all the money.
Just about. I spent about 2/3 of all that money. I spent it all. Then the rest of it I gave to Josiah. Oh, who's going to come to collect maybe? So just watch out for that. Meyer's handing you a bill.
Oh, you little.
an IOU. Not my problem. I'm not the one of those. We can go to Myers' corpse at least.
Right from his dead cold ashes. I will. Give me that sandal.
Sandal is all I care.
I'm 3 coppers closer to 1,000 gold pieces.
I really wish we had something to remember Meyer by.
You do.
You have all that stuff.
Yeah.
That defined Meyer.
Well, here's his jock strap.
That's right. That's right.
I mean,
Just remember fondly the trail he left everywhere he went.
permanently everywhere he did. All right. Come on. How can we help you today?
Well, it's still that night. If you all remember, you guys were going to meet
we
them,
haven't slept yet. We went up to the inn.
and they're kind of gathering the people and explaining how they're safe now, thanks to the heroic acts of a small creature named Meyer.
No, I wouldn't even hear that. I'm outside in Meyer's tent.
Yeah, you'd have. There's Meyer's tent.
I'm keeping that tent.
They're dubbing him
Keep it
Meyer,
down.
the hero of Millstone.
Well, look at that. Legacy. Legacy. Legacy.
There's a great reputation, I guess.
Hey, there you go. Great reputation. Who's going to build the statue before you leave?
They must erect a huge statue.
Good thing that you use the word erect. Meyer is pleased in the afterlife.
In 2 different ways.
I'll just see if we can eventually buy the land where his oasis is, so we can make sure it's at least a sanctuary for him. If we ever get money.
You see, since Meyer died, and he owned the oasis. It's going to go to the government.
Oh no! Wait, the plant was
He didn't have a
standing
will.
vigil next to the box in Meyer's oasis. What was it? 70 gold to get a drink of water, I think, something along that line.
I wonder how many people are over there getting a drink. I mean, apparently they'll buy out Trump trading limited edition trading cards, digital trading cards.
Yeah. Okay. The
So
final
obviously
thing
there are people
with
out
my
there.
guy is I'm seeing to the people. That's what we were doing last. So anybody who comes my way, I'll see to as best I can. Whether that's either medicinally, magically, and it's just donations.
Sexually.
Totally. I am a cleric after all, and we know where all of those revivify gems have to go.
So that's just a common practice. Snap.
Totally.
Yep.
Totally. Yep. All cleric magic works on suppositories. All
Today's
clerics
class
are-
is
must
suppository
first
theory.
go to proctology school and then go into their fields of clericness.
Especially the rod of healing.
At least is it at least routed on one end so it's easier to get in?
No,
Tapered-
definitely not.
tapered tip.
You're supposed to remember the day.
Remember this.
Lotion at least?
Yeah.
Nope.
It's
Like a man.
it's a
It's
20,
Roman
it's
style.
it's a 20 grit rod.
It's tapered, right? It's,
Ooh.
Not for your pleasure.
God, I hope I don't hit 40
No, in
on
fact,
this
the
planet.
end they start with is square.
I really hope I don't hit 40 on this planet.
Okay.
Back to the game.
Yeah, we're in the game. We're doing something here.
I thought we were in the game.
I don't think we were.
I don't know either. That was.
Okay, so
That's what the healer was doing at the moment, was anally inserting healing beads.
that's right. We know how clever.
Taper healing rods.
Prayer beads.
Ooh. Oh,
This is
you
getting
like
worse. This is getting worse. It's kind of nice. No, I
Prayer beads came with fudge.
Hey, oh, some fudge.
So, and we did a small introduction at that point.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
you want to get a ride on my car to Alcohol.
We already
correct?
donated, and Hanukkah already made the donation. So.
Ah, that's right. That's right. Thank you. Yes. Did I write that down, or did I lose it already?
Probably lost it.
I have no record of a donation.
Have 10 gold piece notes. It's got a string on it.
Yes. Well, when Master Hammond has a moment, I will approach him and say, "Are you like the religious leader of these people, or do they have?" Because I found some objects in one of the tents of the Knolls that I think these people should get back.
We're actually not from here. We're from all abouts, but
Well, thank you, and have a nice day.
And
Do you know
nothing,
anything?
so
Do you
move on.
know anything about these people? Do they have a religious leader or someone?
we got here shortly before you did.
Okay, then I will show him the fang-shaped soul gem, the scroll. However, I will keep the skull staff to myself at this point.
Okay.
As I believe that this contains the souls of some of these villagers, and I think if there's someone here that could, that the scroll came with it. I don't read magic.
Let me take a look at that.
Bartender, we had sex on the beach. Oh, right, you don't know what that is.
Well, any of your propositioning me.
No, I don't need that kind of drown my sorrows that way.
Where is it? Sorry, I'm looking for something
Oh, you're fine.
specific.
Hmm.
Oh, there we go. Because I rolled rather high on his check. This gem, you don't know what this is?
We made a guess that it's a soul gem, and I found it underneath one of the knoll tents in the encampment next to an altar. And this scroll was with it. I'll show him the scroll that it looks like it summons an avatar or something. That was the only thing we could.
Well, based off what I know, this would be a Fang of Rakdos, which is something needed for a summoning of an avatar of his.
An avatar of his.
Anything that leads you some clues to your friend's condition?
Actually, quite the opposite. It means we're not even in the right place.
could I also show him? He's gonna be in the building too. Could I also show him those 4 skulls I found?
Is it Actos?
Rakdos. Rakdos. The skulls that you found, I rolled natural 20, of course.
Nice.
Oh, awesome.
They seem to be enchanted with a dispel magic effect.
Ooh.
Yeah, we figured that out. fight.
Now, the biggest question would be, would that work on you as well, if you have them, or if it just would...
I don't know. Would it?
Essentially, it would require an Arcana check to use.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
But once it's used, the skull kind of just fades into dust.
Okay.
Well, this seems rather dangerous. What should I do with it? I mean, I don't really, if it's that dangerous, I don't really want to keep it.
You could hand it to me, and we could take care of it, or perhaps that cleric we saw earlier, he might be able to bring it to some of his people. But either way, it needs to be taken somewhere secure.
Well, would you be able to take it someplace?
I can.
I'll insight that.
Okay.
Now I have to find.
Now I have it.
11.
Seems like he's being honest. Seemingly.
Oh my god.
Well, you know, I am just a herring god making my way in the world, and so maybe some reward for helping out with this cause. Who do we need to talk to?
Well,
we lost a comrade.
Yeah.
You're outside.
I suppose I
I
can
know.
give you the little bit that we have left from what the villagers gave us.
Well, rum and coke, anything. I want you to drown my sorrows.
Here's some ale.
Good enough. How much?
I got some beef jerky.
1 compass.
Okay. There you go.
It's terrible.
Just like everything in life right now.
But I suppose I could do that. He'll slide the bag over toward you. It's about 150 gold.
Okay.
We spent the rest on the cleric trying to get off. I was revived, luckily.
Well, thank you.
Why, thank you, sir.
I'm such a terrible leader.
But I can take this fang and deliver it to Kugath. He should be able to take care of it for me.
I just believe that it's probably full of the souls of those poor villagers, and that there is something that can be done for their families or something like that to help.
Well, I'm sure
Maybe
Kugath
steal?
could destroy it, which would release them to their proper places.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Do you need anything
Got
stolen?
to full platinum for this.
I can sell each soul for 2 platinum apiece.
My God, people love this bonus.
When people stop coming to me, if they stop coming to me, I'll heal whoever comes my way. Then I will probably be in the back waiting on them, dividing up the spoils of their dead person. Ooh, this for me, yeah, ooh, yeah. Making some concoction in a mortar and pestle to give out to those people who are obviously still suffering that there was an attack, to try to give them a tonic to help relieve some anxiety. So I'll get some water and see about heating it up.
Excuse me, sir, I've got a rash. It's very painful.
And I need you to rub ointment on it. Please?
No!
Oh, look, another Maya.
This one's name's Iram.
Is that really happening? Let's see right now.
Alright.
Buzz Lightyear first Toy Story. Gone! Bye, woo, bye.
Anyone else want to do something tonight?
Where are we at? We in Elkmire?
You're in Millstone.
Millstone.
Oh, okay. On the coast there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is there
probably not a
a-
lot going on there.
There's Arthurian
Half
church near?
half place. The place is burnt down.
There is not a church here, but you did learn that Hammond is a follower of Tritarian.
What am I gonna do? I'm gonna get you all killed. It's all my fault.
You can take all the blame you want to, but you're not going to get us killed.
I would like to ask Hammond about the orb that Maple's in. See if maybe we
Our
should-
first teammate death.
So you like bring the orb up to him more or less? Or
Huh?
how do you approach him, I guess? I mean, he's just over at a table.
Just talk to him. Hey, hello, Hammond. I'm a follower of Arthurian as well, and I'm trying to turn my friend back to normal, or whatever her version of normal would be.
Where is she now?
Well, she's, and I pull out of my pouch, she's in this orb.
Oh,
It's a very long story of how she got in here, but I'd like to get her out if I can.
I see. To be honest, I'm not sure what this is other than you saying your friend is in here, so maybe it's a soul gem.
Okay.
You might seek more magical guidance, because I don't know too much of the arcane, but hopefully she is still able to come back.
Me too. Do you know of any followers in our church that may be able to help us out?
Well, if you were to make your way up to where I was taught, and you could speak to Kugath. He's retired, but still, he knows a lot.
Thank you.
He's north in Kara's Vale. Well, I'll show you the map. He's all the way up here.
And that's Kugat?
Mm-hmm.
Nope, that's Hammond.
Okay. I appreciate your help, Hammond. I'll do what I can, talk to Kugat and see where we can go with it.
Hopefully you can convince him to help you anyways.
Me too.
He used to be a mighty paladin and warrior of our faith, but he's since retired after something happened. He never discussed it with me, but he's a bard now.
Interesting.
He's setting up a beholder somewhere. We just don't understand.
For the church or for his own reasons?
For his own reasons.
It's a shame.
Was there anyone in the village that has died that need rights?
A lot of them.
There's nothing
Not-
to perform
I mean,
rights on. A jar.
You kind of did all that
None of this
throughout the
country.
day
Okay,
because you were here while they were out in the forest.
fair. Okay, fair enough.
For the people we gave rights to. We thought you were going to be dead. You could have at least waited a day.
Bring out your dad.
Your house is already sold all your stuff Vivian. Sorry.
I ain't dead yet.
Still dead moment.
I'm going to do some blueprints. I got some ideas. I'm going to make things better for us because that's all I'm good for.
Someone shut him up. Somebody kill him. Alright, spend the rest of the night drinking your sorrows away, I suppose.
Yes.
I spend the rest of the night sitting in my tent.
Go back to my room, pass out.
Tears slowly trickle down my face.
Slowly trickling tears.
It's a good band name.
probably is the song.
If nobody's approaching me, eventually I'm just going to cinch up both ends of the canopy so that there's no looking in. There'll be some light inside, and it sounds like I'm taking a bath. No, a bath.
From Kentucky, you're the one.
And once there's an
There's one wall. it's just
inordinate
silhouette.
amount of there's exceedingly pleasant odor coming from my tent. Exceedingly pleasant.
Is this the Austin Power
Mixture
silhouette where things are
So many herbs and spices and things like that are just rolling out.
He
from my tent.
stands up. There's a
Smells really
There's
good.
a silhouette across the
Yep,
thing.
yeah, that's right.
Ah,
The original recipe. Alright. Well, go ahead and move on to the next morning. Anyone who decided to heavily drink, go ahead and roll a Constitution save for me.
It was Chris within 5 feet of me.
Does that include vegetable broth?
Does that include your own
Did you
tears?
sleep with him?
one. I am natural one on that one.
You're considered poison, which, I mean, you kind of.
I am. So I will take my medicine. Let's see whether I won. So I'm really bad off today.
You're having a
Ooh.
bad day. If someone is in need of treatment,
Yeah, someone really is.
you see the pompadoured man come out and
Okay, I will come out fully donned the way you saw me before. Come over to you and rest my hand upon your back. What is the matter with you?
Why are you speaking like that?
Because that's my character's voice. I didn't have it last week. I've had to figure it out.
Hangover, liver poison from bad jerky that someone tried to assassinate me with.
jerky.
A good friend of mine I know for a year has just been murdered, and I sucked at doing my job yesterday. So all things to say that everything's just not going well.
So you
Evasion.
His hair is definitely.
so you are drunk.
I was. I'm now recovering from the hangover of being drunk.
I will produce a tea to help.
Awesome. How much do I have to donate?
That is up to you.
Here's a silver. I could use it.
I accept. I'll go back to my tent and get out some lemongrass, a little cinnamon, a few
This
things
all
for
sounds
that have antacid kind of qualities to them, and bring it to you.
Oh,
It's tepid. It's not hot. It's tepid.
thank you.
That's a
Oh,
I've heard that word in
Tepish.
a long time.
I don't know all the things I've eaten on this planet since I've been here. What's a little bit of what apparently be partially limited to and some other things. God knows what's in them. Oh. Anything special? He's
you
surprised.
have liver poisoning. That's-
I'll turn and leave unless there's something else. I don't know.
I don't know. Unless I'm getting initially better, I'm supposed to just going, thank you. Oh. What time do we need to leave today? I know we're heading out soon for the alcohol with you.
It would always be best to leave when the sun rises. And to
It
set
hasn't
your head
yet?
down when the sun sets.
It hasn't risen yet. Oh God! How early did I wake up?
You look up a little bit and see your hair, and there's a chicken.
Oh, hi, happy. That's right. Ah.
There goes the tea.
That'll be 2 silver next time.
I ain't cleaning it up. Besides, how can you tell where it is and isn't?
Alright.
It's on one of the other peasants that had to sleep on the floor in the beginning because they had no home.
I mean, this place is basically destroyed, right?
The outskirts of it are pretty messed up, yeah. Time for loot.
Loot!
I'll start getting everything ready for our trip. Oh boy.
I will go out and take a walk while he's packing.
Yeah, I'm all
And
ready.
look
That's
around.
ready.
Do I see anything that might be worth examining closer?
Make a perception check.
Oh, I was also going to explore for different reasons. I was see if anyone needed any help.
You make a perception check.
17.
Go out with them. Together but separate.
Together but separate, yeah.
Mhm.
Let's see. 13.
17.
17. It's mostly just furniture, junk. Looks like the people who used to live here, if they're still alive, have already kind of been through here for the most part. You see maybe like some silverware and stuff that are still left, but
I actually have an interesting point.
And
Did
a
you
ton of
guys
ink.
all come back damaged? I mean, like, horrible damaged?
I'm perfectly
I
fine.
did.
I'm fine.
I
That was pretty rough.
Very bloody. Yeah.
Okay.
But, I mean, we were rested.
he was
so.
as far as pigs in Spain.
So, in that respect, most of you still actually look really good, right?
Well,
Because
We want
I'm
rest.
asking for a purpose. Asking
Yeah,
for a
I would
reason.
be still.
Okay. Then I will gather you. Come closer. All of you who have sustained grievous harm.
Grievous.
Where?
And I'll cast Aura of Vitality.
okay. What does that do?
Over the course of the next about 10 rounds, I can do 2d6 worth of healing every single round for 10 rounds.
Oh.
Wow.
Neat. Thank you.
So let's start with someone. Who do we want to start with? Who's worse off?
I got 30 hit
Probably.
points off.
I'm perfectly
I'm
fine.
down
I'm
now.
not there.
You're fine.
Even
You're-
after
I'm not
resting,
there.
I'm 30 hit points down still.
You?
So I was at 28.
Okay.
But he's
Well,
worse off than me.
okay. 6 more.
Math. 4 to
10 more.
34.
6.
34.
So you only get 10.
What?
You only get 10
What do you mean?
heals. Right?
Yeah, it's essentially like every round for 10 rounds I do 2d6 healing.
Yeah. So you get 10 heals.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Alright, so I did 6, I did 10.
Mm-hmm.
6 more.
Okay.
22.
9 more. Are you near the top?
Oh, yeah.
1.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, you?
Yeah.
12. Well, that's a bonus. 7.
19.
Don't accidentally heal a chicken.
7 more.
26.
One more should be good.
And 5.
That'll hit you.
Oh, and every time I hit somebody, I got 2 myself.
Nice. That's really neat.
Oh yeah, I'm practically glowing while this is happening.
Oh,
Yeah,
is that part of your
the life cleric stuff. Whenever I heal somebody, I get heals back myself.
Wow.
It's awesome,
Huh.
and it's dependent upon the level of the spell plus 2. So that's every time I healed it, it did 5 more than 5 to me.
Oh, wow.
It's a bonus, man. It's a
Yeah.
Nipple healing! Just shoot rays of light out.
Yeah, pretty much. It's
He's
it's
powering up.
Nipples! I'm exploding with the lights.
If that is sufficient.
Much appreciated. Very much so. Okay, I want to get everyone's stuff, and all our stuff situated for the travel. And while we wait for till sunrise before we leave, I'm going to train. The priestess brought up. I'm going to train Kaki in the proper presentation we're going to do once we actually approach the forward person. We gotta make sure it's perfect. Mario would want it that way. Alright, we got
He's-
along.
Hey,
Animal handling check.
He's very taken with his cock.
Huh?
Indeed. Quite disturbing.
Let me know when you're ready to go, Dumbledore!
Quite disturbing.
I don't look.
Give me an animal handling check.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna have to.
Otherwise, you're gonna get pecked, your eyes pecked out.
Yeah, we're gonna probably have a couple of these on the way there.
100 damage.
I just got healed.
That cock is dynamite.
It's the cocaine chicken.
19.
Cocaine chicken. Jeez.
He's taking your lessons.
Alright. Now. Now present. Yes! Yes! Joe, I think he's got it! You'll thank me
He
when
must
we get
come
there.
from a very
Hey, this is
strange
all for
place.
you.
What about Meyer?
We went on this trip for you to begin with, so you better be happy. Meyer died to make clear your name.
Somebody use the restroom.
If they want you to do anything, but there's not a whole lot for us to shop around here and fix
Yeah,
or
not
steal. Or
To fix or steal.
Well,
Gotta
I
put
would
the
be
steal
fixing,
in
he'd
there.
be stealing.
Yes.
Treasure hunt.
Yes,
Get
yes,
it right.
I'm not a character. If that was in character, I'd be saying
Yeah.
treasure hunt.
There you go.
Out of character, I already know what he's doing.
In character or out of character, I still resent it.
You acquire the valuables. I just don't think there's a whole lot.
What did they call Indiana Jones? Acquirer of rare antiquities?
Was that Nicolas Cage?
Acquirer of someone else's antiquities? Yes.
Speaking of antiquities, do you guys know why the
At least he probably took it back to him.
pyramids aren't in the British Museum?
Say again?
You know why the pyramids aren't in the British Museum? They
Why?
couldn't fit.
Yeah. That's about right.
Yeah, I read that Egypt was asking for the Rosetta Stone
Yes, that's right.
back.
I'm sure.
Oh, well, no, if you watch the John Oliver's museum thing, yeah, there's a lot of stuff being asked back. And there's lots of that's not even on display that they're asking back and still giving it back.
Well, it's
They're being-
fair.
It's like the dude from Hobby Lobby. I don't know if you guys heard about this. He was on the black market in the Middle East getting antiques and stuff.
That's not surprising.
Well, yeah, because it's really just sawing their legs off just to get them out there.
While everybody's milling around or doing whatever you're doing, I walk out the back of my tent
I'm looking for some
and I have
questions.
I have a staff and I tap the ground about 6 times, and everywhere I tap it, 6 flowers of some type, flowering somethings pop up, herbs or something, and I gather them all up, tie them off, piece of string, and go put it in my tent.
We definitely need to work on our act more, I think.
Man, you got some sass there, right from that one, man.
What?
Fish.
So we're gathering up and on our way.
Indubitably.
There's nothing really I want to live.
It will be cramped. It'll be cramped.
That's fine. I can write on the legends back or if I have
Got a lot of different smells going in here.
Yeah, there's herbs hanging
If
everywhere.
you got a little seal in the back, I'll write in the back. So
No, it's all
He's looking
inside
a
or
little
it isn't.
concerned with all these herbs and spices.
so pompadour, the
Yes,
chicken thing.
Yeah,
Cocky
there's
has a look of fear.
all manner of stuff hanging up, dried, partially dried. Small chest inside with, you don't know what. Maybe he does.
Yeah,
Not yet.
Definitely need to work on the one on the middle in mind.
Is
That's for sure.
anybody riding up front with him?
I don't offer. Sorry,
Yeah.
I don't
We,
have.
we paid to be carried, so if he wanted us to be up there, he'd offer it. I mean, I suggested, so.
Everyone climb into the back.
Very bad.
Off to the Drow Slave City, where we began.
That would be wild.
I hate this pirates.
We know serious.
You all should too at this point.
I live on the planet.
He also died on this planet twice.
Alright. Who wants to roll for the travel time and whatnot to see if anything happens?
He's the driver, so he should roll.
It's going to be
Well,
D100.
I will be out scouting. I also want to check local flora, or for anything I might be able to use or recognize.
So you're going to be walking around with the cart outside, just okay.
While we're on our way, I'm going to work on schematics of the wagon. I plan on making.
I want an intelligence check from you. I want a survival check from you. And you to roll a D100.
And I'm sitting at the back.
Sir, yes, sir.
And you...
Well, see if I have the freaking dice.
19
Yeah.
for Stefanica.
I'll use Flash of Genius and get it up to
I
24.
hope high numbers are good.
I get 4 a day.
Ooh.
So I'm not going to use it.
Yep, high
Absolutely.
numbers I hope are good.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how do you roll a
I'll
100?
be using Mind Quill paper parchments I have from higher stuff.
That and 100 is 0 on the 10s and 0 on the
What do you think, Copy?
90 on the D100.
90 plus 10. That's right. So that's it. 90 plus 10. That's right. Sorry.
Let's
Excuse me.
see.
This is one's column. That's one's column.
I don't know if the bird path is
And
necessary.
then the 90 plus 10.
Bug
Okay, so
Zapper
this would
could
be
use
40,
the
right?
degree.
Like say if I roll
Yeah,
this.
40.
Okay.
Or if you
He's
roll
helping
0,
me
it's
design
50.
our wagon.
50. Okay.
Yeah, because this ones is what you add to that.
Okay.
You
So if
do
it's
happen to
zeros,
find
it's
something a little ways off the
5.
trail.
If it's you roll
Yeah,
a 0,
to
that's
figure
10.
out exactly
Okay.
what this
You
is,
get 90 plus
That's
0
not good.
plus 10.
I
that's
want you to roll a nature
Gotcha.
check.
A nature check?
Yeah.
It's a bunny
It looks to
eating.
be a very dry, thorn-like bush.
Oh, I thought it
But
was
everything around it seems to be dried out.
A 19.
I thought it was a bunny eating Venus flytrap.
Lost my train of thought. Hold on.
A dried up, thorny looking.
With everything else dried up, right? Seems.
This would be called a blood bramble.
Blood bramble? Ooh.
Essentially, it is a plant that will suck up any of the moisture / water / blood, hence it gets its name, from anything around it.
Is there. Would I know how to harvest it?
Roughly, I mean, as long as you don't actually touch it with any exposed body part, skin, anything like that, you'd be fine.
I could use
Just
my mage
kinda
hand.
Snip some off and put it into a jar or something like
Yes, that's what I would like to do.
that. Just give me a sleight of hand check.
26.
Consistent, very consistent 11s on that dice for some reason. Rolled 4 11s on that dice so far in a row. On that purple one.
No,
You
the
put
last-
down you got 5 blood bramble vials.
Okay.
What if you hit somebody with that? Would that drain the?
I'll say that.
You do some damage.
Maybe on a roll of 11.
Yeah.
You can make a kind of poison out of it, but instead of poison damage, this stuff does necrotic.
Ooh.
That would be useful.
Well, maybe when we settle down for the evening, I'll take a look at that and see what I
And
can do.
what'd you get on the D100?
89.
Mm.
What can the DM do with this, I wonder?
Beware of the smiling DM.
Essence?
Yes.
Essence. Essence. Mm. Well, way before your time.
There's my list.
You need to let him watch that, though.
I am very certain we've watched Dark Crystal before.
Oh,
Very
yes.
certain.
Oh, okay.
I keep on forgetting.
It was. I don't want to say remember what movie to begin with. Other than that we keep doing.
That's from Dark
And the,
Crystal.
and the
Man,
sequel.
when that came out when I was a kid, that was...
Labyrinth was more memorable in my opinion than that. There was just a lot of weird things in Labyrinth. I acid
Yeah.
tripped out of Labyrinth.
Nothing
Well,
too
see,
bad.
I was drawn to Jennifer Connelly like nobody's business. But Dark Crystal was it for me. I loved Dark Crystal more than most of those fantasy movies.
I liked Legend, too.
Legend was one of my favorites.
The imagery of that movie.
Yes.
That more just Tim
Actually-
Curry being
Oh
Tim
my
Curry.
God. Me and my friend. There's the leprechaun in there that gets shot in the head.
Yes.
And then later on, he cut me right in the brain pan. Me and my friend Kurt, anytime one of our characters got hit in some way, cut me right in the brain pan. On and on. Every time.
How are you killing us today?
Nothing too bad. It's just frigidly cold today, so it does slow your travel.
Oh, I'll get out my thermal. I'll get out my thermal
no,
cube.
wait a second. Would I know that it was abnormal for it to be cold in this part?
No,
No? Okay.
no.
Well,
I mean, it's kind of later in the getting into the winter,
Okay.
so it's not too abnormal. But
Okay. I was just curious if I might notice that it shouldn't be cold this time of year. So, okay.
Has it been like 60 degrees on like a Tuesday and then like 30 degrees on like a Wednesday?
that's just Indiana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's just it's Indiana weather. Okay, we got it.
Cool.
Okay, if it gets really chilly, then I'll strange chicken person.
Serious, yes?
In that box is a cube. There is a button on it. Press it.
Beep.
It starts to warm.
Neat.
It takes kerosene.
Thousands of deciliters of kerosene.
Hence the decanter of endless kerosene.
All right, now I'm going to close you in here.
Yeah, in a 15-foot radius, it's 95 degrees.
That's so hot.
Interesting.
It is really hot.
Yeah.
I love it personally.
That's why you stay a little further than 50.
Well, if you pass it up to me, I'll
He's just sweating.
It starts to bring
Your
me
survival suit
out,
would actually
out.
kind of
Yeah, I know. In my head, I don't have my helmet on at the moment, so.
Yeah.
Yep, pleasant, dry, 95 degrees. I love it.
So dry.
So
Sticks
hot.
head out.
Give me dry, salty.
You guys want to make any conversation on the way?
Alright. Working on some designs for us. I'm going to see about building us a extra vehicle. We might need one in the future. Also, we know that you're not the founder of the chicken. Please be quiet. We need important information. Can you provide any of that?
Blinkfang's definitely ate a couple of the herbs. He's got a weird breath going.
All that St. John's wort. Gone.
What happened to my compre?
Mr. Morgan, correct?
Yes.
What exactly do you do other than just a passing healer? Is that all you do, or any kind of life mission for that?
Do you not think that the healing of others is a life mission?
Because it's something everyone should just be doing, and not really think of it as a life doing.
And yet, most people do not.
I've noticed that since I've been on this world. Figured that would be something I could help with, but obviously I can't even get myself out of trouble.
He hates this planet.
It seems to me as though species on a whole needs some redemptive qualities that I have not entirely found yet.
So I'll tell you, apparently from what I've seen on this level of culture, it's probably going to take a while. It took my people a long time to get that. Long time.
Do all your people carry a chicken in their headdress?
No, this is just me going native. I've just gotten into the feel of things.
I expect that is a slight.
Not with a couple people in places I've been so far.
So your Herringon friend, he seems to dart about.
He's a explorer, treasure hunter. He likes to keep an eye out for anything he can investigate, for any ruins or anything to investigate.
For himself or for all of us in this?
He goes back and forth, I feel.
I see.
I mean, if it doesn't benefit any of us, he usually just keeps it to either trade off or sell off, I'm assuming. But generally, if it doesn't help the party, he doesn't worry about letting us know. I trust his judgment to know whether it's useful to us or not.
I see. And follower of Tritherian, you seek out to do what you can for the betterment of people or yourself.
Well, for people as a whole, I think they should deserve to be free from enslavement and under the rule of tarnished kings.
Admirable qualities, I approve. And small one. Don't put holes in the canvas. What about you? What do you and your very curious animal companion?
He's a blink
He's
dog.
essentially a murderer who killed his entire race.
Shut up!
We're
Not
trying to
his
verify
full race, his family.
his family. He says he's wrongfully accused of a crime.
The Lich killed my whole family.
That's what he keeps saying, but he's currently wanted for the murder of his own family. But the only witness we have is his dog.
What?
Apparently, his dog, when you can speak to animals, tells the story that he saw a lich. He can verify our story. That's why we were heading toward Fort Casanor, south of Alcohol.
So, your case depends upon the truth of a dog.
Yeah.
Well,
I
sure.
am sorry to hear that.
The idea is
I
that
am screwed.
we can try to, as our team members, we can try validating it by our account that he has not done any murderous things. But since we have not met him for very long, we actually met him. We all met after we got captured by a bunch of drow slavers. Well, except for Toral. We met him when his friend was went missing halfway through our journey.
And we found her. Kinda.
Maybe, kind of. It's kind of hard to tell. But we kind of banded together and have been traveling ever since, just trying to stay alive. One thing led to another of our travels. Apparently, he got a water poster for him that says someone came forward to say he murdered his family, and we're trying to get him across 3 continents to Fort Casanor to prove his innocence. It's been a journey. We started in Darn Boulder in the desert lands.
I am completely unfamiliar.
It's not pleasant, let me tell you. Let's see, Meyer, our
Oh wait, Darnboulder. Yeah, I know Darnboulder. I
Yeah.
thought Brontorum.
Brontorum?
It was Brontorum where
Brontorum's
everything
where we
started.
started.
Just
Brontorum's
before,
where it started,
just
yeah.
outside of Brontorum.
Okay.
Yeah.
Darnboulder's the one in between the mountains.
Yeah, that's
Like
where your
Stafford.
people were setting up shop.
That darn boulder.
Right, Darn Boulder, my bad.
Okay.
Brontorum, yeah. Started in the desert place, Brontorum, and It's been a journey. We really have no path. We just kind of were wandering, and a lot of things just started falling into place. And right now, our biggest journey for the last several months has been just trying to get him to his court case so he can prove his innocence. After that, we have no real destination. We have things that
I would propose that a purpose in life is best, and that finding that purpose is possibly where you should set some of your efforts.
That's what me and Stefanico have been discussing, maybe setting up some time in alcohol to reestablish ourselves, get ourselves back on our feet, and try a couple weeks, and then try to figure out our next purpose and plan. As of right now, we're just trying to get this over with so we don't have to worry about any of us getting wanted for trying to help him. Though it's going to be a little bit more difficult considering he wasn't a halfling before this. He was actually a wood elf.
What?
Yeah, he died several times, and one of the times we brought him back with the druids, they had to resurrect him.
Reincarnation.
Yes,
Ah,
that was our only alternative.
I
So
see. So you
How
do
you
not
hook or
exist.
cheese sometimes.
You do not exist in your true form.
no.
That likely will not bode well in service of your need either. I should imagine a dog must speak to you, and you do not resemble what you were.
Yeah, this is really hard on us. So, because one of the posters of his previous life. So, yeah, we're not doing so well on this.
I will be happy to convey you where you need to go, and then good luck.
We're going to need it. That's why
Objection!
that's why the chicken is
The
important.
seeking out and removal of the tyranny of this world is the justified and true purpose.
No, the one purpose is simple fact is try to make ambassador ties for my people. So since we crashed here, because my people are part of exploration.
Hugh, you're a human, just a strange one.
Your world is not where I'm from. Your stars, I'm from beyond your stars.
Impossible.
You have the Abyssal Sea. You know the Abyssal Sea at all?
Of course.
I was.
He's a god.
I'm not a god. I'm just a person whose technology allowed me to
God.
get across space. Basically, the point between this world and the other stars where I come from, we came across your Abyssal Sea, where I was attacked by what I believe is called mind flayers. People that eat your brains. Something happened between my leader and whoever was leading their ship, and they attacked us, and we got separated. Most of my people got separated or killed as we
So
crashed here.
you are not a human. You are an abomination from beyond the gods.
God.
Yes.
Earthling would be the word. Earthling.
Ah, you have given your abomination status a title as earthly.
Well, we come from a place called Earth. That's our world. It's
Banish
called
him
Earth.
back to his home plane.
Our world is called Earth.
Please, he's very annoying.
Oh yeah, what happens if you cast Spanish on Chris?
Ooh, an interesting thought. Let's try.
If he sees Spanish, they're fooled.
Why did that stay
I'm
behind?
home.
Why did it just a poo canister stay?
Thank you.
Jason, I sent you a message, but do we still have colored lights?
No, I took them away because they were
Okay.
being a real problem.
I got
Sorry.
It's alright.
I would love to have kept it up, but yeah,
Why?
How are they a problem?
Look,
they kept losing Wi-Fi signal. So every time we turn them off, turn them back on, one of them would blink, and then it became two, and then you'd have to go through the process of establishing link. And then next time you turned them off and turned them back on, the link was gone again.
It's okay.
And so yeah, I would love to continue doing it, but the only other way to do it is through like the lights with Alexa and whatever else. I was trying to avoid that since we already have enough things that listen to us anyways.
well, I mean, so you call me an
Yeah,
abomination.
you people.
You call me an abomination, but in fact, is we travel from our world to find other worlds filled with life to share technology, food, medicines.
And your
And-
captain's doing a pretty good job at that.
Well, my dead people are doing a pretty good job without that, apparently.
Please understand. The simple idea here is that I am not judging your motives. I am simply assigning you what we would normally, which would be if you are from beyond, you exist as an abomination. But that does not reflect upon your values.
Well, that's
It
what,
was just an assessment.
well, like I said before, the culture here is different, and our people took a long time before we would probably have we probably would have done that 1,000 years ago.
Possibly.
So regardless, the reason we're here, we crashed. I took it upon myself, since pretty much everyone on my ship was dead, to act as captain and ambassador to my people, to try to establish ties until the rest of my people could come here to visit and make connections, if they can find us, since I have no idea how we got here, and hopefully have a mutual benefit for each other, since apparently you people have magic, which
You people.
He has a thing. He also has magic, but it
Then
works
I don't
different.
have magic, I have
Then, in the
technology.
interest of not disparaging you and calling you an abomination, I will refer to you as Earthling.
I appreciate it. Okay, I really do. But trust me, I've been called worse since I've been here. But I wouldn't be able to. You could probably call this as what people did make it. Apparently, are doing everything they can to be an abomination on this world.
So, you have those who are beyond redemption.
Well, they weren't supposed to get into into our position as members of our force. Unfortunately, apparently, a few of them bad apples got through, and one of those took over Dawn Boulder as the dictator, bringing all of our weapons instead of all of our beneficial technologies.
Nuclear launch detector.
One of those, a man named Helsing, he was our security chief, basically in charge of security, like if you're captain of the guards, you have one of your worlds. He has basically taken over Darn Boulder and is basically turned into a slave location, but I don't have authority to make him stop.
I
Or,
see.
or the necessary resources to make him stop, because he has multiple people already with... This thing you see on me is basically kind of a survival suit. It's only meant to just make sure we're safe when we're on a hostile environment. He has full-blown military weaponry versions of this. So, yeah.
How ridiculously strange is his outfit? Is it ridiculously strange?
I look like I look like a Power Ranger stormtrooper.
Okay, I'm asking. Okay.
So, I mean... Yeah, I mean, I'd definitely be...
Just thought it maybe it was
He
custom
thinks
plate
our
armor.
world is a.
Well, that's yeah.
Well,
I mean,
half it is at this point since I've used the amp to rebuild it.
He thinks
Okay.
our world is a ball. Mine said it was 2 tubes.
I've got people telling me it's a coin, so, you know... The globe that is your world, I assume, is a sphere. Because you can just keep going left and end up in the same spot eventually.
It can be proved that it is a sphere.
Good. That's great to know. I'd like the few of you that don't believe it, I'd like them to be able to be proven it. But I can't do much with what I have at the moment. Other than tell them that generally most worlds are spheres.
is the sun actually static in the sky, or do we tilt, wobble, and whirl, or anything along that line, or is it mostly the same track every day?
It's mostly the same track every
Okay.
day.
Well, then yeah, it's provable. That's
Yeah.
Strange.
The curved horizon, the sun setting and sun rising on one, on each side. Now, I explained all of that, but my friend Meyer had confused it with us with being a tube.
2 tubes.
But then we eventually got to the tube thing, which I'm not really sure how we got there, or how we could ever dig ourselves out. Look, it's hard for me to explain it because of phrasing I use compared to phrasing that's used here. And people who have never even left their home, like Meyer did. He was stuck in an oasis for 20 years. A magical oasis, so he hadn't even stepped out of this when he got captured.
And then obliterated.
Well, about 11 months later, yes.
What happens when you go outside?
And touch the grass. There you have it, kids. Don't go outside and touch grass.
So this Maya who stood with you and is now dead, he had a purpose? seems as though some of you have purposes and some of you do not.
He seemed to have purpose, but we were in the middle of trying to figure that out. When
He was odd.
What?
he
He was
was
odd.
he was spawned from a god who was trying to make himself into a species, from what I seem to understand. Some god of chaos tried to decided he wanted to separate himself and make an entire species and kind of dilute himself.
I thought it was the god of entropy or
Sounds foolish.
Well, it was working at first, and then now somebody who wanted all their pieces to make themselves a powerful god of chaos started hunting them down. That's why Toral's friend Maple was attacked.
And show you the order.
The Verdans, if you've seen any Verdans besides our friend Meyer, Verdans are like a smooth, more handsomer goblin type. There's a few out there, but they've been getting captured, and the essence that made of the god that spawned them has been drained out, and either they go poof or they revert to the species that inherited the energy. Meyer wasn't unique; he was a original. He didn't have anything he spawned directly from it.
So you all say that some of what you do in bringing him to this place for judgment in a court based upon the word of a dog and his changed appearance is that you have been thwarting the effort of some force bent on gaining power over others?
Actually, we've been doing like 4 different forces. There's my people we've been trying to thwart. We've been trying to
There's
help.
lots of thwarting going on.
Yeah, there's lots of thwart.
Thwart, thwart, thwart. That's all we do all day long. Thwart, thwart.
It's mostly side quests.
Yeah, mainly we're kind of stretched thin, which is why we're kind of also out of money half the time. My people,
Speak for yourself.
I am speaking for myself at this point. We're trying to. Apparently, he has a vendetta against a lich that kills people. We've been trying to get him armaments to help him fight against it.
That should be next quest.
Doral, we've been trying to help his friend.
Let's just get stitches.
I've been trying to not only make good relations for my people against every single kingdom I can, because that's the only way I figured that if I had a proper representative of my people, we'd be able to have diplomatic communications with us more easier if there was representative making good reputation, which is not going well at all. Savatico is our expert treasure hunter. He's basically been one of our major contributors to make sure we stay safe. Mainly the person who knows the most lay of the land. And I think him helping has been beneficial to him because he hasn't get killed. I mean, he's one of the people that hasn't been that we haven't gotten killed yet so far.
So far.
So far. Alce, again, helping him with Toral, we're helping him with both Maple and he's out just, as I said, just for his own justice. Maya was that we were trying to defeat this, or trying to find out more about this god and come up with a positive conclusion to this.
We also found followers of Bane. That's a big deal.
I've also tracked so many things we've done, from the Arkenhole to Mordeso's criminal organization we tried to stop. Oh God.
Perhaps I have misjudged and you have found yourself in the quagmire of many purposes,
Yes.
whether long or short in duration.
Which
Pass
kind
the
of
butter.
quagmire?
But
We
my question for you becomes, what are you doing to help your dead friend? If there is a power bent on gaining more to put those who would be less under their control?
Well, that'd be another tyrannical king, would it not be?
Indeed.
It's another domino in the chain.
Interesting.
I have a purpose for you. Pass the butter.
God, why?
Give me the water.
You guys are getting closer to the next town. However, it's probably going to be a good 2 hours after dark when you arrive, just due to the speed that you're moving. If you want to make it all the way to the town or stop and rest somewhere.
Well, he set up to travel at night, so I mean, we take his. Well, he's the driver. I mean, he's the one leading here. So whatever his policy is.
And we're
When
going
the
to
sun sets, so shall we.
Okay. So if we don't make it there in time, we'll set up camp.
Are we heading to? Where are we heading to again?
Astrakhan, currently.
Astrakhan, which is the one stop left before we get to Alcohol and Fort Casanova, it looks like.
Cool.
Yeah, depends on which way you go.
Oh, if we go around.
There's the organized path, which will lead you down.
Okay, yeah.
Or you can go around.
Probably the organized path, just be safe. I mean, still got what we
Oh, there's an Applebee's over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is there really?
Yeah, Applebee.
Ah, what?
Don't get kicked out.
Yeah, probably.
I was thinking at Applebee's.
It must have been pretty hideous to get kicked out of Applebee's.
Aw.
I don't know, man. $1 happy hour is it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, when the sun sets, I'll pull over wherever. Seriously, wherever. I'm not looking for a clearing or anything. I'm off the road and stop.
I'll help secure the area.
Unless somebody has
Yes.
something to
I'll help you.
say or do, that's not looking for a clearing. I'm not looking for anything. It's just.
You still got a few miles before you hit Astrakhan.
Yeah, good. As far as I get Pepsi.
Of course.
There's also cookies too. If
Yeah.
anyone's interested in those.
Y'all are setting up camp. I want everyone to roll a perception check.
Uh-oh, Ethan, what do you got planned? I don't like the fingers.
Always with the fingers.
Oh, a natural 20.
1d2.
21.
12.
Natural 20 takes.
It sure does.
So I make sure everybody is
That's
out of my.
I'm not the only one I get.
Get out! Ah!
Yeah. Oh yes. I'll ask everybody to leave, and I'll be setting myself up for.
A nice 95-degree bath.
So
19.
I'll use shape water to move water from a barrel into my kind of contained bath thing that I set up, and yeah, that's what I'm doing.
All of you except for your new member see southward the way you're traveling a northern lights kind of glow. It's just this dark blue color.
Is it a scientific phenomenon I can explain when I see it, or?
Make a intelligence check.
Is there a way I can help him?
What's your intelligence?
10.
Not really.
Man.
Them some funny lights.
Can I help him?
I can hold you up while you're looking
It
at the
is
stars.
average. It is average, guys.
9. I didn't roll very high.
You're not sure. I mean, this is a whole new planet. So
It's average at 2.
Would it be something I might recognize?
you make an intelligence check.
Can I make an intelligence check too? Everyone else?
If you want to, yeah, sure.
Cool. I'm
19.
You're not sure.
12.
None of you have seen anything like this.
Intelligence check?
Well, yeah, I was just looking for a scientific explanation
Yeah.
for it more than knowing what it is.
We can roll twice.
It was on its side.
Alright, just making sure.
4.
You know what it is.
It's pretty light.
I would have expected to see souls of people being drawn up into an agonizing torment for the lich over.
Echoes,
Wait,
painful
why?
screams.
It's a similar color to what your bow shoots.
So it's pretty.
That's great, also.
It really played.
Tap on head. There you go. The chicken knows what it is. He's like, oh.
He's grabbing at him.
Yeah, and then the chicken's like,
The super chicken.
Goes and grabs the mind quill.
at this point, I'm Gonzo with a chicken in my hand, with a puppet chicken on my hand.
He's writing down
Oh,
gravitational wave theory. What's up with this chicken?
I've been teaching him so well.
It's chicken tooey.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, nobody knows me. But it's in the direction of the town.
Oh God, what's happening in this town now? Is everyone dying here too? What is up with this continent? Who? Austin. Connell, you said you guys are from this continent?
Is
this
there a
normal?
way of telling how far away we are?
A few miles, probably 10 to 15 miles.
I'm actually kind of glad we're not there right now.
Yeah, it'd be a long night to go and check it out.
It's not
Oh,
like
yeah.
blinding or anything, it's just a soft glow.
Yeah.
There could be anything on this. Imagine this game, D&D. I was to see how people being raptured of it and absorbed into it and shit at this point.
Mushroom cloud.
It's carousel.
Totally life forcing people right up into that cloud. That's what's happening.
From my perspective, I've seen what I've seen so far. Well, it doesn't seem to be anything dangerous? Question mark? So I guess we could just say it's a normal for this area? I guess. I wouldn't know. I mean, my world, something like this requires like a heavy magnetic field.
Could just be a natural phenomenon.
That's what I mean on my world. The natural phenomenon of our various poles of our world, but I don't seem not like my compass does any good, you know. Let's just go to bed and we'll see what's happening tomorrow morning. Unless we hear a lot of screams, and we'll know something's wrong.
Oh my god.
Ignoring that,
Oh, my gumdrop buttons.
I'm just going to bed.
Are you doing watches?
Yeah, we'll,
Sure.
I'll take first watch.
I'll take second.
I'll take third.
Perception check.
I'll take a bath. Thank you.
Oh, no.
Now that you watch as old as something as old as I am, I think like a year-old jerky.
16.
Nothing seems to really happen. Blue glow continues, but
The glow's still going on?
It's killing us. We're all people heroes to save us.
we're all getting sucked into a lich. If only there were heroes here to stop him.
There's only ones that used to be wood elves.
Second watch.
Sure. I'm too busy with the chicken. 11.
Yeah, and the chicken is just grumpy. He wants to go to sleep.
You've had 8 hours of sleep. Come on, we gotta practice.
Nothing really.
You're-
Third shift.
Oh, fine. We'll go back to bed.
Oh. 22.
Okay, 22. Yeah, nothing really seems to happen. But blue glow continues up until fairly close to dawn, and you kind of see it fade out in a way.
That's for the end here. Dum 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 dum. Dum dum. Fire started erupting from the city park. No, nothing's happening.
I have become death. Alrighty. You all wake up the next morning, refreshed.
Yay!
It's warmed up a little bit.
All right.
Is there snow on the ground? No? I want to check around the campsite to see if I can find footprints or anything like that.
Investigation check.
What is your tent like? One of those Percy Jackson gun pack tents?
Pretty much. I mean, I press it, it flags into this
27.
gigantic, like full room, and I just it goes back into this little capsule.
Nothing but your guys' own.
I make sure that Luster is fed and watered before we head out.
Luster.
That's the name of my horse.
Oh.
Yeah, Luster.
He wanted to name it Vincent, but he wanted to have a good horse.
One that actually contributed.
I didn't want to go that far.
Alright, good game, everybody.
And so let's tune in next week.
I said I was teasing.
All right, General
Oh, my
Luster.
You need to start working trying to find someone in alcohol to give you some mounted cavalry training. Surely someone there should have it.
That's true. Also, to get a holy bow.
We need to get you a holy bow. Alcohol will hopefully have. He's not going to do any good without it with a lightning bow against a lich. We need something with radiance.
The lich would be like, lightning.
Yeah. He's not going. If the ultimate goal is after going after a lot of undead, he's going to need something that hurts
Okay.
undead.
Taking my calcium
He's got them.
deposits off.
Well, he should have the money. He's got a good chunk of change.
There's one right here. Thank you.
A bone cyst, and now it's
I
gone.
mean, we can
Thank
find
you.
something that shoots 2 radiant bolts out of this arrow like a thunderbolt.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
He'll rock people, undead's fucking shocks off.
All right, sounds good.
Or anything
Well, I
radiant
can also
that
cast
is
magic weapon
ranged.
too.
Hmm?
I can also cast magic weapon too. Would that help or?
Well, I think we need something specifically holy damage.
Okay.
That's what we're looking for him because, again, his entire thing is going after undead.
Terrell, I imagine, does his morning prayers and exercise.
Always.
Well, I mean, your special mode is necrotic, isn't it?
My what?
That winged mode is
Yeah.
necrotic. That's not going to help us against his lich.
No.
Other than.
Yeah, what does it heal?
I'll make about 6 different daffodils for Luster, something nice and fresh.
Is this a ritual that you do? Like for safe travel? I saw you do this at the before we left last time.
He's just feeding his horse.
When you made the several holes. Is that also? Well, it's not like some kind of ritual for safe travel or anything like that. It's just to feed your horse.
I use a staff of flowers to make what I need, and also to provide Luster with something better than just a dry ration.
You look at Luster and his face looks a little lackluster. But
I figure it was some kind of holy ritual for safe travel or something like that.
Simply for medicinal and other
All right.
values.
Well, let's see how this town is. What happens to this town? See if they're all okay before we move on to alcohol. That weird aura makes me wonder what happened down there.
Aura.
Is there anything? And
Blue, light blue.
is it
aura.
just
Let's see
blue?
across.
Is it just sky? There's no residual. So,
It was hovering over the town last night, and none of us could figure out what it was. So I was worried that it might have been something dangerous to the people or us.
I see.
maybe we should approach close and then let me and Oust head up around town and scout things out to make sure everything's okay.
It would be a good idea. Though the 10-foot giant bold wolf might not draw a little bit of attention.
he's only like 8 foot long.
Close enough. All right. No, that's right. Without his hair, he's 8 feet now. The giant muscle hound.
Giant muscle hound.
Just
It's like you have strength but no brains, but well, opposite, you have brains but no strength.
I can't even without my suit. I can't even lift a table chair.
That's
Turns
like,
into SpongeBob.
Yeah, basically.
that's what you get for being the janitor's assistant.
Anchor arms.
I was forced into janitor's just because I couldn't pass the physical examination. Damn it.
Yeah.
So you make your way towards the town, and a couple people jump off and go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll scout forward.
I'm gonna go with him.
I should not proceed.
Well, they're going to go ahead of us just to let us know while we're on our way there.
I see.
I'll be careful, but thank you for your concern.
I hope this goes well.
I'm going with him too.
Without what we've all been through, it's nice to keep precautions.
I
So
see.
I want to, maybe find a place where we could observe the town before we head in.
You want to stay stealthy?
Yes.
Stealth from both yous.
Natural 20.
No, you're super sneaky.
Oh yeah. Alice, on the other hand, goes back.
Sounds like no.
Sounds like not
17?
Well,
That's not
bad.
terrible.
That's not
That's
bad.
good.
I'm like,
That's good.
Oh, I was expecting.
Yeah, we
Three.
rolled a 6. Then I'd start to be concerned.
I
It's not a
rolled a
natural.
9.
It's not a natural 20, but it's still great. Like yeah.
Yeah, I mean, We're talking about potentially peasants. I mean, like they're passive possession. Not going to die.
Yeah.
You're not dealing with,
Kill the halfling!
unless we're dealing with the Spanish village from Resident Evil 4, I think we'll be fine.
You guys get a little ways away. Make a perception check. So far, it looks like a normal town.
Oh, wow, my perception was better than my stealth.
12.
You know that everyone is looking at you.
Why is there a halfling up there? On a weird dog.
The only thing unusual you notice is they have like street lanterns, like most places have, but theirs are made out of like an iron pole with something strange at the top, an orbish type thing.
Could be the source of the light.
But they're all along the streets, and, you know. But they're just people just walking around having a normal day.
How are they dressed? Can I tell from here?
Pretty, a little above average clothing.
Okay, no weird, like, cult outfits or...
Mm-mm.
How about, like...
I could show you some of the town.
How about,
guard.
like, armed forces? Like guards?
Yeah, that's about what the armed guards look like.
Okay.
Pretty standard.
We should probably take out all the cards.
So nothing out of the usual.
What do you think, House?
I think it might be safety to win there.
Tell you what, you go get everybody else, I'll head down and start taking a look.
Okay.
Hey, you got any towns I can sell some stuff up on roofs? I mean, some honest tradesmen?
I'll pull my hood up on my cloak, be as inobtrusive as I can, and I'll head into the town.
Iron God!
Yeah.
Are you just trying to sneak in, or you're just kind of walking in?
No, just walking in, trying to be like I'm just a pilgrim or somebody passing through. But I will keep my eyes open for thieves' cant, any signs of anything like that.
Okay, make a perception check. One of the guards, kind of at the edges of the town, will greet you as you walk in. Welcome to
18.
Astracon, citizen.
No, thank you. You know where I might find a good inn?
Well, there's one just down the way. You should notice it. Big, large sign.
Thank you very much.
Big booty inn.
An 18 on perception.
The stinky badger in.
The winking skeever.
You notice a couple little thieves' cant here and there on some of the shops.
Anything like don't come here or this place is easy or
You probably get easy pickings from the general store. There is a magic shop that says it's just a skull, essentially.
Okay.
Oh, no.
It shows an arm, it shows an axe, it shows a disembodied hand and an arm.
Okay, I'll just wander around town, making note of any place I might be interested in, and any place that any of my party might be interested in. You know, like you
Here's the
said,
good
magic
two shoes
shops.
places, and
Yeah,
I'll be over here.
magic shops, material places where Sirius can get stuff. Just a general kind of a scouting out, a recon of the area.
Reconnoiter. I see.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, take note of a couple different places, but you do see that the inn that he was talking about, it's probably one of the largest inns you've seen.
Really?
It's about 4 stories tall, for one. But
That's huge.
It's got all kind of tapestries on it. It's all blue and nice. And the big sign up front says, "The Cobalt Canary."
The Cobalt Canary. I'll go in. Find an inobtrusive seat. If someone approaches me, I'll order some vegetable broth. and I will listen in on conversations.
That'll be 3 gold. It's made with very expensive vegetables.
It is 2 copper.
It is what?
2 copper.
2 copper. Very good.
But, okay.
I'll give the server 5.
It's gonna mess with the sound.
Thank you, sir.
And I will listen in as much as I can on conversation around looking for clues, hints, happenings, things that might affect our group, and also opportunities for myself.
Give me a just perception check.
Just a simple perception.
Natural 20. Awesome.
Nice. Okay.
You
I like
hear
that.
someone being referred to as the mayor, of course, who is there,
Mm-hmm.
and is looking.
Yes.
Meyer would have loved this.
Where do I get that guy's outfit?
Yeah, right?
So he's there, assuming?
Yeah, people are asking him about what's next for the town. Like, when is the artificer going to come up with his next new thing? And he's like, well, he's got a lot of things in store. Nothing to worry about there. But Astrakhan, it's going to be a great place.
Can I tell whether or not he's full of shit?
We can insight check.
12.
He seems to fully believe it.
That's the key, right?
That is a
He seems
politician
to fully believe
through
it.
and through.
Is there any shady conversations that I can overhear?
A natural 20 over in one corner. You would probably see a bit of a shady looking guy. He's not really talking to anybody, but he's like, looks like he's waiting.
He's camping the place out, just like I'm doing.
Gotta case the joint.
If you make are you going to make eye contact with him at all?
Yeah, if I notice he's being shady, yeah. Even if it's just in passing.
He'll give you a nod, and he'll kind of open his coat a little bit, and
What are you buying?
What are you selling?
So is everybody gathered around the mayor? Is everybody seated? Everybody's standing
they're
up?
kind of gathered around his table.
I'll stealthily approach the group. Are there any obvious opportunities?
Maybe a couple. You can just roll a sleight of hand, see what you get. Walk through the crowd. Trying to get to the bar.
19?
Excuse me, pardon me.
Yeah, da-da-da-da-da-da. The coin purse dance. Yep, 1, 2, 3.
You can grab a couple purses.
Now what about this mayor guy? And what's is he just spouting off about how great he is and how things are going to be? And,
Pretty much, yeah.
yeah.
But there's a lot of attention on him, so I don't think that's good.
No, I had no intention of, yeah.
I know you did.
Not now.
You always have the
Not
intention.
now.
Come on, that
But he's
that
got
ribbon
a-
around him might be solid gold. Try and get it.
Yeah. It
It's
might-
14 karat, nice and malleable.
I'll make my way over to the shady guy. And I'll sit down. But I will sit down far enough away from him that I don't have to worry about him picking my pockets.
Okay.
How you doing this evening?
Just fine.
Good. Got quite the gathering going on here.
Oh, this place is always hopping.
Sounds like the Joker. I don't like
That's
it.
a very distinct term you just used there. Are you implying something?
I thought I was making a joke.
Maybe I don't
Sounds
have a
so
sense
much
of humor.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I'd like to introduce you to my friend, the Crappy Dagger of Death.
Quite the name.
So, what goes on around here? Anything interesting happening?
Well, I mean, I might be privy to some extra sensitive information.
Extra sensitive. And how much would this extra sensitive information cost me?
How much you got?
I love it. How much you got?
Wow, you'll never know. I might be willing to give you 5 gold pieces.
I might buy you something.
Something. We'll start there. 5 gold pieces.
Well, supposedly, about a year ago, when the comet came crashing into the lake, I'm sure you've heard. There's also some tale of some interesting folk coming around about that time, in a different continent, however. Figure they're related.
Comet crashed into the lake, and people came out of it.
Not out of the lake.
Out of the comet?
A different continent, he said.
Sounds a familiar story.
And however, it seems about a similar time, this artificer showed up to town and started making these strange things.
Really?
Not a coincidence, if I do say so.
I would say not. This artificer, is he a human? Do you know his name?
I do not.
Do you know where he is?
In the mayor's home.
In the
He's
mayor's-
taken him in.
He is quite the dandy.
That he is.
Quite the fancy lad.
So fancy.
So, I'll give him 5 more gold. Tell me more.
Supposedly, this artificer didn't come alone. He brought some machine man with him.
Machine Man.
Never heard of the sort, but that's what I hear.
And they both are staying at the mayor's house. Wow. Can you give me a description of the Machine Man? Have you
Oh,
seen
I've
him?
never seen him.
Oh. Can I insight all
You can.
this? 17?
Seems like he's being truthful.
And where is the mayor's house?
Well, you can't miss it if you keep heading south on the road. You'll see it. It's a mansion overlooking the lake.
Anything in particular about the mayor's house? Does he have guards? Does he have
He's got plenty of guards.
plenty of guards? I'm sure. A man like that, yes. So I saw you might have some things for sale.
I certainly do.
You have anything that might interest someone like me?
Perhaps. But not best to sell in here. I usually just find customers in here.
You usually just find customers in here.
We can talk out back if you want to talk
I'm
business.
I'm sure we can.
Let's
Venture out back where no one is looking.
Actually,
Is everyone still concentrating on the mayor? What would be involved in taking one of my sleeping powders? Knocking him out.
to not do it. Shoosh. To not be seen doing it, I guess I should say, is going to be more difficult because it's a powder. So it's gonna,
Right. Right.
Don't you have something you could drink or eat?
Yeah, that would be next on my.
Oh,
Or couldn't you just?
I
do
thought you did have
non-lethal
something
damage?
that you could
I
drink or
do.
eat.
I
Oh,
do,
okay.
but getting him to imbibe it
Yeah.
would be a different thing. I mean, my thought on this was if I could knock him out, I was rifling.
Let's do the Princess Bride thing.
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah.
Could do that.
Or just hit him in the hell with your dagger. You know,
No,
just
poison. Poison.
Well, if somebody
Or
does
some
see-
small,
both, but
vulnerable, verdant
Yeah.
girls.
Yeah.
no, Mark. The Princess Bride thing, but poison them both, but build up a strong immunity to
That's
it
right.
Well, I've got-
That is the
immediately.
Princess Bride
I've
thing.
got
Yeah,
a parry
that's
up
it.
against poison, which means poison's don't affect him.
Then do the Princess Bride thing. Poison them both.
Yep, let's drink on it.
I have something my friend calls Kool-Aid. To stir it in, it makes a flavor, a nice, great flavor. We'll both have some.
I'll call a waiter over, get us a couple drinks. Want a drink?
Pleasure before business?
Pleasure during business.
You're randy here and gone, aren't you?
Make a deception check.
17.
One drink, as long as you're paying.
I'm paying. One vegetable broth and one ale.
You'll get brought on over.
How many coppers to a silver? 10?
Yep.
And how much did the ale and the...
The vegetable broth is more expensive than the ale.
Of course.
The ale's only a copper.
The vegetable broth is.
Vegetable broth is?
2.
2.
Yeah, you're gonna be sucked dry of your money here soon.
I'd be going halfway broke anyway, so.
So,
I'll pay you 50.
as they set the drinks down, I will surreptitiously put some sleeping powder in his.
Make a sleight of hand.
19?
Right when he blinks, right when he closes his eyes, when he blinks, boop.
Using your false thumb.
Yeah, just a moment, please.
This grinder.
That's nice. That's better. That's better. Yeah.
He doesn't seem to notice.
Yep, my poison grinder.
It's just simple. This grinder.
Maybe that's just like a seasoning grinder.
The DC is 14.
He takes a drink.
I'll engage him in small talk about things that might be happening and see if it starts to affect him.
After a little bit of small talk, he looks perfectly normal.
Okay. I'll just keep watching. Keep an eye on him.
Not too long before he finishes his drink.
Mm-hmm.
Another drink or on to business?
Let's talk business.
Come on. We'll stand up and kind of start going outside.
At which point he craps himself to death.
If I'm behind him, am I behind him?
He's more like,
I will draw the +3 crappy dagger of death and have it surreptitiously ready to use.
Okay.
And follow him. And as we walk out, I will be looking around to see if he's got buddies.
Make a perception check.
reputation.
13.
Okay. He's not very stealthy, so you do notice a burlier looking man kind of start following you guys out.
Yeah?
His chest hair is like Austin Powers, a big penis.
How far away is it?
He's staying probably a good 20 feet behind you guys. I mean, he stood up from the bar and kind of started on his way out as you guys were leaving.
He just.
Dang it, Kronk.
Second Austin Powers, where he's approaching the baby in the foreground.
So is your friend gonna join us?
Dang it, Kronk.
He's just here to make sure business goes smoothly.
Oh, I'm sure.
Why does he have
I hope that it
Smooth
does.
as my bowels in the morning.
Look at the chest hair.
If you ever seen rabbit pellets, they.
You take a step into the alley, and I'll show you what he looks like now.
Awesome.
Not sketchy at all.
What are you buying?
Yeah, exactly.
What are you buying? What are you selling?
Yeah, followed up with what are you selling?
So,
I'll move around so that he is between me and the burly guy. So I can keep an eye on what the burly guy is doing as well.
he doesn't find it. I'll just let you do it. What are you interested? Mostly poisons.
Poisons.
This here I've recently got, and he pulls it out. It's like a clearish, sloshy liquid. Ghoul saliva. It took a lot to get this.
Ghoul saliva. Can I inside it? Would I have any way of knowing?
I mean, you can make a nature check.
Ghoul saliva my ass.
Oh, you gotta be
Are
at school.
you making a request?
9.
It's school semen.
Definitely
use
looks
this?
like
Yeah,
saliva.
Same difference.
What would I use this for?
Well,
That's
if
Did you say
injected
white
into
or
someone's body, it would
serious.
more
If it
than
was
likely
full
cause
semen, then it
paralysis
would be
for a good
white,
while.
Not
I don't know. You don't know.
You know.
There's only one way to find out.
Yep. Find
I also
Bull,
have
jack him off. Find out. I'm gonna leave that to you.
Yeah, I don't know if I know.
this is a little bag of powder. This is Kybella pollen.
No. Do that to him.
Do I know what that is?
Make a nature check. You're still getting into the world of poisons, so it's,
Yeah. 9.
Damn it.
you can ask him.
What does that do?
It's a hallucinogen. Causes great fear in those who
Hey, Austin.
inhale it.
You wanna get gold semen?
I'm good.
What else do you have?
I've got some dark
Well,
reaver
you
powder.
get-
It also causes some fear, but also does some nasty damage to the lungs. Got some green blood oil. You coat this on your weapon and get some extra poisoning done. By that it means it causes the poison condition to those who it hits. I've also got some Mage's Kindle, a rare extract from scorpions.
What does it do?
It renders the target speechless for a good while.
We need to use it
I know a
on serious-
halfling that would be very useful.
Oh my god!
The only other thing I have is my most expensive product,
Of course.
the Black Lotus extract.
Black lotus extract. And what exactly will that do for me?
It is extremely deadly poison.
Hmm.
I had to order this from a good friend in Stafford.
I think I know that guy.
Anything fancy? Anything you fancy?
I'll look around. Is there anyone else watching, or are we alone?
Make a perception check.
I'll take all of it. Sell
19.
back to you for double the price.
The silence stuff would be very useful.
Looks like it's just him and his burly
For
man
someone.
who's kind of standing toward the end of the alleyway. keeping watch.
How much for the lot,
Including the Black Lotus.
including the Black Lotus?
Asking for all of it.
Bulk discount.
Mm-hmm.
I could sell it all to you for 3,000.
3,000. 3,000 gold pieces. Hmm. That's a lot.
How about 500?
500 I could do.
Right, that just 500 for a Black Lotus.
The Black Lotus itself is 2.
2,000?
I'm giving you a discount. If you're willing to buy my whole stock.
I don't have that much. Would you be interested in some barter?
What do you have?
I'll show him the bandolier of the elements.
I'd buy that off you for 300.
How about a trade? For some poison?
I could give you the... I could give you the Kybella pollen in exchange.
Now, would there be any way for me to know that it's real?
Not until you actually are able to test it with your alchemy kit and all that.
Okay. I'll trade. Kybella? Is that C-H-I?
Cybella.
And how many doses?
It has
5 doses.
8.
And what does that do again? I'm sorry.
They have to succeed a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, or be frightened for 2d4 rounds.
Yeah, never. Oh, what's the name? Oh, it's just the
How about the, what was the one that did necrotic damage? Is that the rose or the lotus?
Oh, what you picked up, remember? Oh, that Bloodthorn?
Yeah, you
Oh,
picked
that was the bloodthorn?
Yeah, that was the blood bramble.
Oh, I thought that sucked up moisture and blood.
It does, but it deals necrotic damage
Okay.
instead of doing poison damage. When you turn it into a poison.
I think that's all I'll get. Right
It's a
now.
pleasure doing business.
Thank you.
The name's Hugon, by the way.
Hugon?
Hope to do business again.
I don't want that.
Over your dead body.
I'll go back inside.
Okay.
Set back down. Are they still listening to the mayor? Or?
It's kind of calmed down a bit. Looks like the mayor is only talking to a few people now, but one of them does look kind of fancy.
I don't see.
Behold! My jizz.
Now, the vial in my left hand is the newest version of fairy jizz.
Was it finished? No.
I think I'll
Frost
just
giant
sit
jizz.
back down and continue to listen around for anything that might interest me.
You guys are rolling into town, I'm sure, after Alce came back and got everybody. you'd all definitely notice the strange lanterns and whatnot. Make an Arcana check.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm about to make a check here. I have a feeling I know what these are. Oh. 20, unnatural.
They're definitely advanced street lamps, but the power source they run off of, you're looking at them, and since you're an engineer, you would kind of know that the residue it leaves behind is similar to that of your engines on your ship.
I'm gonna hop out back. Where's all Stefanica was here with his X-ray, all that thing. I want to try to examine it as best I can.
You can make an investigation check.
Gotcha.
There's a small access panel, but it's going to require opening it up and taking a look.
I will do that after I do an investigation. 29.
It's definitely not something you've made or anything like that before, but it's
Is the design and what would appear to be something much more advanced than what would be normal for this world?
right. Yeah, definitely more advanced, but
Does it look like it uses like wiring or anything like that?
yeah, it definitely looks like it used some kind of copper wiring. But after looking around at it a little bit, a guard will walk up to you. Can I help you, sir?
What? Hello. Yes. Did your people in town come up with this design, or is this somebody else's creation?
No, it was our people. Our home artificer.
Home artificer. Interesting. How long ago were these installed?
These,
Less-
roughly 7-8 months ago.
Of course they were. Of fucking course they were.
Is there a problem?
There's about several different problems, yes, but nothing that can be done with now. Breaking several different regulations. Especially that early. What was here before? Was just regular, like, lit lanterns with
We
flames?
used oil lamps.
So jump straight for that to advanced electronics. Great. That's fantastic. Fucking fantastic. Of course you did.
And I ask, it's day. Is it bright day? Is it sunny out? Is it clouded over? Is it
Overcast.
overcast? I'm going to cast light on the chest inside of my wagon so that it kind of radiates outward, making the symbol on the sides kind of pop out a little bit.
Merchandising.
Hey!
The fan of the flame, though.
Gotta attract those donations somehow.
There's no mind me asking this. Does the artificer have a name?
Oh, I'm sure he does.
You don't know it?
Well, the mayor and him keep things hush-hush, not to give away his secrets, of course.
Oh, I know his secrets. That's the problem. Something that shouldn't be here. May I have a meeting with the mayor? I'd like to. I think the person, your artificer, may be one of my people I've been searching for, if that's allowed. Any kind of way to have a meeting with him?
Perhaps. I can get a message to him. Your name and whatnot.
My name will be Serious Risk Taker. Current captain and ambassador of
Earthlings.
Earth, of the UCG of. Oh, God. Just tell him the custodian is trying to find him. Serious Risk Taker is the custodian.
More than inspired.
So a janitor would like to see the mayor. I'll get right on that, sir.
Tell him that if you can't have the mayor get that message to the artificer, he'll know if It's like one of my people who really
The
knows
chamber
who I am.
pots are this way.
If you can't, I understand.
Okay, looking for a job.
The new piss boy.
And we
Where's
do
your bucket?
ask you do not mess with the equipment, please.
Right. Right. I won't mess with the
There's
equipment.
definitely a
Does
few
your-
safety issues here.
Does
Oh,
your
I bet
friend
there are.
typically have a problem with lighting within a town?
No,
When it's-
not normally. He's not very passionate typically about.
No, wait, light is from a technology.
I'll
from
be
my
honest, it's
planet
not one of
that's
his
beyond
strong
here. Then yes, I do have a problem with it. We have regulations to what technology we give until we know that everyone is ready to use it.
It's not an FDA
So
72.
I'll lean over and I was just like, so are these lamps magic?
I believe so, certainly.
Fantastic, thank you, my good man. Oh, and do you have a ward of your town that is in need?
In need in what way? Exactly.
Well, the poor and unfortunate who cannot afford to have healing done, or cures that might cost too much, or
No.
diseases
Our
which need to
town-
be set for.
Our town is very well off, thank you.
One last thing, sorry to trouble you, officer. The effect we saw in the night sky last night, is that common around here?
Oh, that was just our town. We light up at night to keep the streets safe.
With these also?
I certainly don't have cancer.
No, I hope not, but not knowing that he didn't do it. Probably shoot in the end.
Oh, just a bit of blood.
And there's a tooth in
And
there.
lung. Oh, that was my thyroid. Okay, yes.
Much better.
Thank you, officer. I will make sure not to mess with the lamps.
Thank you.
Sirius, you seem to be especially distressed over lighting a town. Why?
My world has certain rules. We are not allowed to share certain technology until we know the world is ready for them. It's part of history to make sure that certain technology can go further into something more destructive. Even simple lights could lead to something far more dangerous. And it's we have to have. That's why the whole point of having the ambassadorships and discussion and diplomacy, trade, understanding, make sure that everyone's ready on level 2 progress. Take steps to get to this level, or the advancements could be catastrophic. We're not really supposed to be having. People shouldn't really be having these yet. Now with their current technology level on your world.
But he said it was magic.
Yeah, there should be example. I'm gonna teleport to the left of a different foot. You
Misty Step.
For you, Misty Step. For me, my boots are built to allow me to displace my body from one location to the next. We don't have magic. We use technology and science to do what you would call magic. We don't have that. We don't have the ability to create fire out of just saying various words. We have to build items that create fire.
Perhaps I will understand in time, but magics are what make things like that happen.
Again, we don't have that, so we have to build things out that allow us to do that.
I do not understand.
That's kind of the point I'm trying to make. Because introducing
So
something.
the lights are something that I don't understand, is what you're saying. Whereas it's been described to me as magic. It is not.
To them, that it would probably seem like magic to anyone else who doesn't understand. There are wires and cables and items, and metals that create heat, or fuels that create light, that are processed through various machinery.
Oil in a lamp.
would be a simpler version of it, yes. So nothing magical to it. It's just that's what. But the technologies that make this could be used for more nefarious reasons eventually. That's why we try to make sure that they are ready for it before we just give it to them. It's kind of like the weaponry that we have would be very dangerous to hand. Plus, most of the regular people in peasantry, they won't have advanced magics, correct? I mean, typically. Well, with this, anyone could shoot firebolt. With some of the stuff we have, the basic word, any person could shoot firebolts or lightning bolts or anything like that without magic.
Sorry, but at some point in the evening, I would like to signal Sirius through my talk box and tell him to meet me at the Cobalt Canary.
So you live in a society where everyone can carry around something that produces lightning, fire, and death in combat.
Potentially, yes. Unfortunately. The idea is that we progress to a point where they don't use it in any nefarious ways, but again, obviously, some people of our people are well at hiding their intentions until the right moments.
Ah, yes. I suppose the lack of religion will do that.
But actually, our religion is what caused us to kill everybody as much as we could. Our religion was not very pleasant. We generally sanctioned off and killed a lot of people because of it. Yeah, once
A
we.
shame.
Yeah.
Religion can give you great purpose. I suppose great purpose for bad as well.
Fortunately, that was more of what happened. But, want to go?
Sirius, come and meet me at the Cobalt Canary. I got some information.
Is that a dirty place or what?
No, it's an inn.
Oh, okay.
So very dirty.
Where would that be?
Just head in through town, you'll see it.
That obvious, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll want to meet Fonko. He apparently has some information. Just be careful around here, and we'll meet back up later today. Everyone else has one of what you would refer to as sitting zones. These, I'll actually have to make you one by the end of the day, just so you can communicate with us. I'll explain later. I'm going to meet him and find out what's going on. Thank you very much. We'll meet later today, okay?
Indeed.
Take care of yourself, Morgan. We'll talk to you later.
Follow the shining light of Lathander, you will find me.
Yep. I'll make my way to this Cobalt Canary.
What are you others doing? Others?
I'm gonna go to a shop.
I would do the same. Is the potion shop open?
Magic shop. See what they have there.
You looking for a specific alchemy shop?
Just healing potions, man. It's a little drinky drink to heal.
You can find those in a magic shop or alchemy shop or
Okay.
sometimes general stores.
Probably a magic shop, I don't think.
Drinky drink to heal.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Just some drink.
You got some purple
Or is
drink.
it gawky gawk?
What?
Don't ask. Not that many people did it.
All right. So, drinky drink shop.
Yes.
Alright, you guys walk into the magic shop.
Into the shop.
What are you buying?
What are you selling?
I got cool semen.
How did you get it?
We discussed this earlier.
See, all these weird artificers had a technology called a dating service. And it hooked me up with a ghoul, and I just didn't feel like, turning it
Hot
down.
ghouls in your area.
Yeah.
Ghouls in your area.
I felt bad turning it down, so we had a couple drinks, and one thing led to another.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I'm not here for ghoul semen.
I'll buy it.
Powerful stuff this is. Makes you really horny. All the powerful aphrodisiacs we have.
Either that or dead.
One or the other.
I just want some healing potions.
I'll buy it.
This will heal you, make it rock hard.
How much?
Right.
Because of rigor mortis, right?
How much?
What did you get it for, little man?
Alright, so you're looking for some healing potions, huh?
But he got all 18 of Myers
I've got
gold.
plenty.
He's got like 550 gold, so.
I got plenty of healing potions.
Yeah, how much is it?
What you looking to buy?
How much
Oh,
is
a
that?
couple greater healing potions.
Greater. Okay.
See your
It's like
price.
2 flat.
I've
This stuff
got
was really
8 of
hard to get.
those. I sell them
10 gold
for
platinum,
about $100 gold apiece.
1,000 gold
Okay.
is a platinum.
Yep.
Could I barter with you for the price? The haggle?
I had to do a
If you
lot
may.
to get this. You don't even know.
Persuasion check.
Alright.
You are a religious man.
I am a religious man. Could I use that
Oh
against
yeah,
it?
my yeah.
Could I use that as a fulcrum, Ethan?
Can
I
I
need
use
these-
my religion, I guess?
I need these for gold.
Tritherium demands
18.
18. I'll sell you 3 for 250.
Well, I don't quite have 250. Could I get 2 for 175?
That's fine.
Alright. I'm gonna do some
Do
math.
you need a high chill?
You have a transport pouch now. All you need to do
Is
is
this
call
your
it
daddy?
and stick some clothes through
No.
Step on that small platform there.
I didn't know that.
the- Yeah.
I didn't know.
I mean, we've passed weapons.
Leans back to the little high and searches a little bit.
We've passed out
Now, be a good boy when the adults talk.
And it gets a colorful little beanie hat with propeller on it. Nice.
What are you looking for, little one?
Yeah, any wands?
I have wands, yes.
Lots of what?
I don't know.
Well, there's like wands of healing, there's like wands of wounding.
Yeah, are you after something?
I'm just wondering what kind of wands he
You looking to
has.
protect yourself or deal some damage?
He wants to damage himself.
Excellent.
What's the protections proposed by Navy himself?
That was great. Oh man.
Deal damage
Ethan
and
Thomas,
I
you are hereby granted 1 credit for passing the hilarity content.
Which one is it?
both.
Very well, let me look through my wands.
Who's this Commander Shepard? Why does he approve of your shop?
I have a wand of fear. I've got some wands of fireballs, lightning bolts, as well as paralysis. I have a wand of web as well, and quite a few wands of magic missiles.
How much for the wand of fireballs?
Wand of fire. Good choice. Good choice. For those, I charge. Sorry, I gotta pull it up. Pricing, there it is. I charge 3,000 gold pieces.
$3,000.
Ooh.
Hey, up the price of my ghoul seaman.
It's easy to meet hot ghouls in your area. Okay.
Yeah, but once you have all the work for
Just
the
don't
seaman,
be too picky about it.
yeah, the work for the seaman is really technical.
Aren't you like 2,500 away? There's
You-
not
you-
enough Meyer loot to get there.
Yeah, you need a whoop bow of radiance more than fireball.
Quite an interesting
guarantee
animal you
you.
have there.
You have a bow of a radiant.
Bow of radiance, you say? I don't believe so. I mean, I have bows, but not of radiance.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Bow.
Yeah,
You,
see
you
a
might
fuzzer.
need to describe it in some way what you're after.
Yeah, like a
Bow that does
does
this
radiant
type of
damage.
damage.
Yeah.
You have a bow that does radiant damage.
A holy bow, if you will.
Yes.
A bow of religious intent.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. No.
And how can he use that against you?
No, I told your paladin that that would work on me.
It's the vengeance thing in me, man. Why is it going to use it against someone?
I,
Sounds like get persecuted.
I found this religion called Christianity. It means I'm immune to basically everything. So the artificer taught to us.
If you're speaking strictly of slaying undead, I do have a bow of that sort.
Yes.
I do have a corpse slayer. It's right over here. They'll point it out. And, I usually sell it for about 2,000.
Again, I'm sorry, but there's not enough mire crap.
Yeah.
How much would a wand of wonder be?
I don't have one of those.
Oh crap, that's right, there is a wand of wonder. I
Are you
forgot
talking
all
about
that.
selling it?
Please excuse me, everybody. I forgot all about it.
Yeah.
Buying or selling?
You're selling it, right?
I'm selling it.
Oh, it's wand of wonder. Yes. Allow me to inspect it if you would.
Oh God, what's the useless setting? God, who is using this? I mean, you only get bubbles and stuff on this
Since
setting.
everything that happens with this is random, the amount I shall give you is random. It's between 6 and 6,000.
2 copper. Oh, I'm so sorry.
How does that work?
Random.
Let me roll for it. 1 copper.
I could give you 600 gold pieces for this.
For a bargain.
Be right back.
You probably want to talk to Tonica of haggling advice.
I suppose he left.
No, I spilled some root beer on my pants.
Oh.
Laughing. I'll take the 600 gold pieces.
Very well.
I'm gonna haggle.
Like, well, haggle, you could probably haggle for that price on that bow. With your
Here you go.
I mean,
And I'm on.
Anything else?
Real quick, fast. We're in our now. It's
What does the rod of paper do?
I have that.
He has that.
Those are mighty fine boots you have.
You got 2 sets of boots, remember?
Yeah.
you have a little set of boots.
Which one? I have 2.
One you're currently wearing are much more to my fancy.
I
I don't know, what boots? Yeah.
I'm usually wearing the transport boots.
Well, I thought you were wearing the windwalk ones. But...
You haven't put the wind, you haven't tuned the windwalkers yet.
Right, the windwalker boots is which one he's referring to.
How much?
I could give you 750.
Haggle.
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 Course.
I can also help you.
Yeah, you can haggle.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah.
I have
So
the
the
proficiency in persuasion.
And he's got charisma.
One boots will take your
The
perception.
wand of wonder was 600, right?
And that's you said 50.
Wow. How am I so bad at math? That's 1,100.
1350.
Sure, what do you have to say?
I have 544.
Oh, is it 600 and 700?
Right now I have 544. I'm adding the 600.
Okay, so then you're gonna see about this other one.
Yes.
Okay.
I see.
800.
How about haggling the price down of the corpse eater? For how much total you have for those, what you have now and the trade-in? So you're looking around 1,800 is what money you pull, around 18 to 1,900. You probably haggle it
Is
down.
that all of your money?
That's why if you haggle down maybe to 700
I'll let him borrow some.
or 600, maybe you could haggle down to
That's always worked
17 or
out.
1,600.
Yeah.
It does as long as you pay me back.
Yeah.
So you can get the corpse around by 200 for $400 gold. That's the more important one you don't have to trade for, I'm sure, correct? You got 750 and you trade in boots. Another 600 for the one. That's 1350. And you have 550?
Do you want to keep the lightning bow?
I would suggest keeping the lightning bow for the other options. So you can switch back and forth.
Yeah, I would too.
And the corpse eater's only gonna be good for one thing. So,
Corpse Slayer.
Corpse Slayer. So, I mean, that's good against it. I'd rather have me have a radiant bow, or like a holy bow, but I am the mindset of a character would be anything that kills undead is what we want to get after. But I would try to talk about haggle down the price of the Corpse Slayer. What you got?
What does a corpse slayer do?
That would be also a good thing to ask.
If I could haggle down the corpse slayer.
Well, I'd ask what a Corpse Slayer
It does
exactly
extra damage against mice.
And you have to call it Ben before it does it.
And with it comes great responsibility.
What do you want to do?
Well, if we had to find out exactly what the Corpse Slayer does.
What does a corpse slayer do?
Well, it requires you to become attuned to the weapon first, but after so, it's a +1 weapon. Does an extra D8 versus undead creatures, and the creature has disadvantage on saving throws until the end of its next turn.
Ooh.
That's a biggie right there.
That is a pretty big one.
Big deal.
Especially
Sorry, not
against-
end of its next, start of your next turn.
Especially
Big.
against characters like me that do status effect damage.
And it's a good one. But remember, it is specifically undead.
Yeah.
That is its kind of weakness.
Yes.
So that's why you need to definitely keep your life low too.
Which that does include turning effects as well.
Yeah.
Ooh. Like the new cleric we just got.
Yeah.
You might be able to turn undead a lot easier.
Yeah, Dumbledore can do like he did in the next to last Harry Potter with against all the golems.
I resent that.
You resemble that.
Boo and hiss on you.
Hey, Dumbledore kicked ass.
Well, one of them did.
The old
Some.
man who lived.
It reminds me of the Robot Chicken where they did the one where he turned around to be a black guy. It's
All the
like,
boots of
who are
Airwalk.
you? Hey, I'm a different Dumbledore in every one of these movies.
I did that. That's great.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. It was like a black guy. The next one.
So, what are you doing?
I sold the boots of Airwalk.
Okay.
It was $13.50, correct?
That would be 1350, 600 plus 750.
$13.50 plus 544.
So you have
So if you can haggle down the price of the Corpse Slayer,
almost enough.
1,894.
so try to haggle down so you save some money, maybe like 1800.
You also have another person with you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But this is kind of your personal vendetta too, so it's up to you to ask him. But again, first thing first, if you combine your efforts to haggle, I would definitely try maybe 18 to 1700, 1750.
Low ball and 15.
Yeah. Start
Yeah,
yourself.
low
Yeah.
Yeah, always start low.
Yeah, start off 1500.
PBS.
Get out of my shop.
1,500 is an insult to my entire family.
What, me with a dying grandmother at all?
You're asking me to haggle.
That's 4 for the gourd.
1,500. 1,500.
Make persuasion check.
Do you want me to use the help action?
Yes, I'm gonna need it.
What do you say to help?
It's a real good idea.
I need it.
Come on.
He really needs the
Come
help.
on.
Oh, you
Plus,
got it.
otherwise,
This
You
should
see-
help
you see
you
that top
bring
right?
vengeance to your family's memory.
also my charisma's -1.
I mean, come on.
Ooh, that's bad. That's a real
It's
bad
a shame I'm
charisma.
not around. I can
Your
enhance
PBS
abilities,
is on
but
your own table.
too bad.
What'd you get?
So you
Wasn't
can
invited
help
to
him.
magic
I haven't
shop.
rolled yet.
I'm down at the leper colony, and you guys are.
You can try to help him.
I'm trying. This cat is. I don't know what he's doing.
8. He wants to be
How much are you helping?
Okay, I can't. But, okay.
How much are you helping?
I'm trying. Oh, natural 20.
Yes! Wow.
Come on.
Not 15, because how badly he rolled.
Oh.
I'll give
It
you
makes
for
sense.
1,600 is fine, because you have been such good business.
Deal.
You're so annoying.
Yeah, since I bent you over the barrel for the other 2 items, I suppose I'll let you go.
I'm a sure. I can appreciate a good reach around. So you're selling the boots, the boots of wind walking
Mhm.
And
and the wand.
One, I've already sold those.
So you'll be down to
And two,
nearly 300.
294.
Toodaloo.
You add all the.
Yeah, I gotta put that all in there. That's what it does.
I send it in the chat just so you know. You put all the statistics for it. You write it all. You need to write it down.
Yeah, it is. He's shitting a lot.
What?
He's shitting.
It's winter.
Thanks. My bacon appreciates that.
I'm sorry.
What do you want to do? Are you just gonna hang out and look for people? Because I mean, the town looks nice. You don't see anywhere that's downtrodden in any way.
That's fine. No, I'll seriously circle the wagon around town. Anybody who comes up, whatever, seeks something, I'll try to help them. If they do not, then I will look for stabling.
Yeah, nobody really seems to come up to you. You just kind of wave, say hello. You might get tossed about 3 gold over the course of some people just giving you donation. For the good of the cause.
Thank you. Thank you.
What's the attack bonus and the damage type?
It's just a bow, so it's piercing damage.
Okay.
It's plus
Attack.
1 is your
It's 1d8,
bonus.
isn't it, for a
A
long
long
bow?
bow's a D10.
Oh, wow, really? I don't know.
So, like, what would I roll for that?
A longbow is a D10?
Oh, sorry, no, it's a D10. You're D8, you're right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
I was thinking a crossbow.
Okay.
Crossbow has that big of a jump.
We gotta think it's mechanical instead of
Attack
human
bonus,
power.
it's plus 1.
Yeah, but there's also a lot of
To your
raw
normal
mechanical.
attack bonus,
It's true.
Oh,
which is your dexterity modifier
Usually
plus
they're
your
not as big as
proficiency.
longbows.
Plus
Yeah.
2 for your ranger.
I imagine it's the ones you crank.
huh? Wait, okay, wait.
Do what?
Well, they are.
So dexterity modifier and proficiency bonus.
And
That'll
they
give
have
me
a little,
8.
like, hand crank.
And then you get plus
Yeah,
2
no,
from
yeah,
your
put your foot in
class.
front of it as a flip thing.
So
Because
10.
your fighting style is
Those are
archery,
really
so you get
really hard.
10
They
plus
take a long
1 from the bow.
to do.
Oh, yeah.
So you have plus 11 on your,
Again, we'll
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Do a plus
But
11.
again, here comes the problem. It is for undead, so a lot of those bonuses probably won't be added to any undead, anything that's not undead. That's what their lightning bow comes in.
Yeah.
Your lightning bow should be fairly close.
It's plus 8. Should it not be a plus 8?
Yeah, it's supposed
It should probably be higher than that. Because rangers get fighting style, which if you take archery, you do get plus 2 to your attack bonus.
Yeah. What was your class then?
You would have got
It's
it at level
archery,
2.
wasn't it?
Yeah. So it's plus 10? That would be 12.
Yeah.
Okay, and the damage type, like
Piercing.
what would I
Piercing.
roll?
It's piercing.
Yeah,
It's
but
piercing
what would I roll?
damage type.
yeah, well, you're using it's not
D8.
an element.
Okay, D8 plus 1.
D8 plus 1.
Okay. There we go.
Alright, serious? You,
That
it's
is
pretty easy to
nice.
find the cobalt canary.
Okay.
Very nice looking.
Slayer.
Want to go about the cobalt canary? Where's all that
It's
here?
plus 2 if I
Come
use
on
it
in, I'm
against
at the table in the corner.
Understood. I'll
What's
go
the
ahead and
total
hit it
damage it's
first
gonna
one
do
goes.
is D8 plus
Try
1.
recognizing
It's
the
that's the
clown.
damage type.
Oh,
Damage type is
Yes, right.
piercing. Damage is how much damage it does. Damage is plus his ability modifier too, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is
So that's
already starting
higher
to
than
numb my head.
The ability
Obviously, there's
modifier is
one of my
dexterity.
people here.
Oh, so you know.
Plus
I knew
6.
from the lights outside. That's part of my technology. And that you
What I'm
an
trying to
energy
figure
source.
out is why is this plus
It
7?
doesn't make any sense.
Well, my
That's
source
my
told me
Blue
that
Dragon
several
short
months
bow.
ago,
I
there was a
we
comet
did
that
something
crashed
to
into
fix
a
that.
nearby lake.
The
And
type
an
was
artificer
plus
came out and
8,
was
but
accompanied
it's
by a
plus 7.
machine man.
One of our members who was working on that engineer
Okay.
would be working on advanced
Well,
robotics.
that's not exactly what he told you. He told a comet crashed over a year ago,
Mm-hmm.
and it was around that same time that this artificer and robot guy showed up. But it wasn't from there.
I'm getting serious.
Ah, I misunderstood.
Serious.
Well, I mean,
I'm with us about it all. I'm
I'm gonna
saying.
be finding you guys.
that's how I'm telling it, I suppose.
Well, yeah.
So,
Well, the comet would obviously have been one of Mike's escape pods. That would probably have been what the shape was. There's some kind of machine, robotic person, some machine man. One of our engineers that were head of the robotics division. Robotics is our. He was creating artificial people. I don't know if you have anything on this world that.
I'm not there. I'm at the stable.
We use machine parts to make. Generally, what we used it for was basically for something that most people couldn't do. Most normal people did not. Extreme danger. If he had one, I mean, it'd be, for us, be basic, but for people around here, be incredibly advanced.
well, according to my source, they're staying at the mayor's house.
Bring a machine and straight to the left, definitely not. I'm going to sit well with anybody that or get back in touch with anybody at this point.
Now, these machines, what do you know about them?
We had a couple in our robot division. Generally, if we came across a planet with dangerous environments, we could send a machine down instead. Basic human, we could do basic work like humans do, but survive pretty much any environment other than extreme heat or cold. About 10 times around
After
Do they have
securing
like advanced
stabling a place
perceptions?
to put the carriage, just
most
to,
like out here in scanning, be able to
stay.
have high perception, be able to scan environments,
I'll lock up my
detect
chest
anything
that's
that
got the
would
thermal
reduce
cube in
resources
it
on the
and
ground.
other
And with this incredible strength they would have, and then they
dry
easily-
goods and stuff like
very
that. I really don't
sweat
have
right to
anything
defend
in other than
themselves.
that thermal cube, really.
We only had a couple.
Well, I mean, I do. I have possession.
Would you know how to command these machines?
I don't have
I don't
riches.
have
I just have possession.
Yeah,
The money
I'm
I do
not
have, I
officially
carry.
captain in the registration. I'm still, it would still seem
I
it's
am
just
looking
basically
forward
the
to
person in front of it, the engineer that's with it would have high rank. Anyone that
magic
high
shop
rank
and
would be
herbalist.
outright will be trying to discuss
That's
with
what
us.
I'm after at this
If I give it
time.
an order, it would out anybody around it. Possibly, but that's they had no orders at the moment. So it has like a current order of guarding or that I won't be able to override it. Now that we could bring it down, you probably rehack it and rewire it. But
Is
He's-
the mayor still here, or is he gone?
He's sitting there talking to this guy.
it would still be a thing to bring these things down. The other the machine shoots I have, imagine a whole person like that.
They're drinking a rather nice looking wine.
Made out of cadmium. It's delicious.
It's glowing. And
All their teeth fall out. Ooh.
What I make it.
I mean, I don't know if it could possibly be Julian Fried, the chief engineer.
What was
he's
the
got organization.
what the crazy guy say in that?
Julian Fried.
Well, I thought I would fill you in. and let you
What
know
we
what's
did.
going on. It sounds like
It's
you've
something to the
kind of
effect of,
figured it out.
What
I
falls
appreciate
will
it.
rise
Okay.
again.
Witness me.
I can't thank you enough.
Yeah.
Where's our friends?
Yeah,
They said a lot of stuff.
yeah, and then he sprays it and he
After
says
more
something
set
else, some
shop,
kind of
everyone else
Viking.
went out there looking around for.
Oh, I don't remember the witness me
What-
thing.
What falls may rise again.
So you put me in, you basically confirmed a lot of the things that we already decided had.
What were they
so
called? They were the
I appreciate that very much.
something
Monica.
boys.
You for keeping an eye
Yeah,
on
you're
this.
right.
And you point me to the mayor already, but whether I'll be allowed to.
Yeah, that's him over there. I don't know who the guy in the robe
I
with
don't
the
know.
glowing
I like
hand
that. I love
is,
that.
but whatever he's
That's
drinking,
good.
it sure is blue.
Now, that's not anyone.
He's not tricked.
Is there anyone? Do I recognize that? Is that anyone I recognize? It's not the artificer. You say he doesn't ever come out,
I didn't get that. I wasn't privy to that information.
so no one's seen him at all, other than when they first showed up.
I'm sure someone has seen him, but my source didn't have any information like that. He just filled me in on what I've told you, and
No names thrown about.
no names.
How would you say, from what you've seen so far, accommodating is this mayor? Does he just let anyone walk up to him and say hi? Or does he have personal guards?
He has personal guards, but he seems to be affable. Of course,
It
he may
must
be.
be the radiation poisoning.
He could be.
Not the radiation poison.
I'll see that.
He could be huffing for votes too.
Right, that. Is it full season again already?
Stolakis.
Alright. Thank you so much, Rob. I'm gonna see what I can find out. I will try to approach the mayor in a friendly manner.
Yes, the chamber pot's over there, young man.
So word's
Take
getting
them out into the streets and dump them.
word's getting around already, huh?
When he gets up to go, I will get up and leave.
I'll start talking. Greetings. I hear you are the
Battle
mayor of this town?
War boys.
War boys. There we go,
Yeah.
War boys.
What if it puts in?
Why
Yeah.
do you have a chicken in your hair?
Long story, it's a chicken of greeting for one of the next towns we're going to. My name is Sirius Risk-Taker. I am privy to your
You are a very weird
current
man.
unique technologies you've been having around here, such as street lamps.
Privy in what way?
That I am potentially one of the people from the same place as the person that might have made these. The engineer, I don't know how they refer to him. I believe he
You're
was
from Elkmeyer.
Elkmeyer? I'm not from Elkmeyer, I'm from a place called Earth. I was hoping to get a message to him to see if he might be one of my people, but the technology of these items matches something that we do. And I am privy to various things such as he showed up 8 months ago, about a month or so, after he saw several weeks after, or months after a comet landed, with a machine person, which might be one of the creatures from my world. I just wanted to see if I could get in touch with him to see if it is one of the people, my people, and see how he is doing. I'm worried. I've been trying to find anyone after we got lost in a event in the Abyssal Sea. I think the people here call it.
I would frown, but the radionucleotides has frozen my face this way.
It's hard to explain. When we first landed, most people were counted as dead in the crash after our encounter with the creatures in the Abyssal Sea. I took it upon myself to represent as a captain and ambassador to my people, to everybody that we did capture. I've been on my
I
way.
don't need to hear your life story.
I get that. I'm just trying to understand that one of the reasons I'm trying to find my people to see what their current situation is and what I can do to help, or if they can help me. It's pretty important because the rest of my people could be on their way, and I need to keep accounts on who's still alive and still dead.
Very well. I'll get your message to him. You said you are.
My name is Sirius Risk-Taker, temporary ambassador captain.
Still nothing on that?
I used to be the
If I die
custodian.
and rise again?
I don't know what that means.
Self-appointed title, I
If I-
imagine.
So,
Your title is self-appointed, yes?
temporary self-appointed captain, but my normal title before self-appointment was custodian.
Oh, I live by
You don't know what that means.
I live, I die, I live alone.
We are staying with our
Thank you.
friend
Yeah.
of the cloth, Mr. Morgan. He is currently set up shop
Witness.
in town.
Witness.
He's a healer. We are on our way to alcohol tomorrow. We just wanted to see if I
That's
can get in touch
fantastic.
with him.
Oh,
That's great.
I will get the message.
Thank you very
Oh,
much.
is it? Yeah, okay. So that's,
No, we'll come back to this conversation.
No, I figured he's not going to pay me any attention. So I'll make my way back to Morgan.
You
I'll
would
look
see
around.
him coming out of the tavern, or the inn, since you're coming that way.
I'm going to also keep an eye out for any more technology as I progress.
hey, you're being spoken at.
You would see him coming out of the inn as you approach it.
Serious.
Oh, awesome. What's up?
I
Both you
found
and
a-
Terrell are together, so.
Interrupt.
That goes it.
How'd the shopping go?
Went well. Picked up a couple things to help us along, Jimmy.
That's good. We're going to need it.
I got a corpse slayer bow. It kills undead.
Oh, okay. I figure you're just going to go start shooting dead bodies. I didn't really think anything a corpse needed to be sliced if they're already dead, but I guess that
Where's
makes more
Myers
sense.
ashes?
Don't forget you gotta prop them up or you shoot at disadvantage.
Yeah. An undead slayer. Okay.
Good idea, always.
Gotcha. Well, that'll help you in your goal. I would prefer something that would be more universal, but that you have the lightning bolt for that. But I'm probably sure that sets you back how much you have left.
How much gold?
Yeah.
294.
And you do better than the rest of us.
Speak for yourself.
It was 2,000 gold.
Make a perception check.
Where did you-
Really-
Where did you get
Who's everybody? in this?
Just you were
Myers?
here.
Somebody gets Myers old stuff.
I sold the Wand of Wonder and the Boots of Airlock.
But Wand of Wonder I don't mind getting rid of. I think
Boo!
it's
Boo!
Thing does-
Boo!
we haven't had much.
That worked out awesome.
It worked out horribly.
I feel
It worked out awesome.
somebody's snagging me in the back of my head. Am I doing something too?
It worked out horribly.
Well, I mean, you lucked out with a lot of what happened with that bow, so. Perception?
It was 2,000. I was able to haggle the guy for.
You notice down the street a little ways, it's mainly you that sees this. There's somebody putting up a poster, and immediately a guard comes up and like tears it down and grabs the guy and starts putting him in manacles.
Gotta go over there and find out what else going on. Sir, is everything alright? What's happening?
This man's loitering and littering.
Loitering? Can I pick up the poster?
He's got it crumpled up in his hand.
What's. He was just putting up a poster from what I saw. Is there a crime against that?
There is.
Really? Is it. What's on the poster that's so criminal?
It's not what's on it, it's the poster itself. Have a good day. He starts crying.
Dirty poster putter.
Yeah,
Does the man say
It was like
anything?
with the spades or whatever. Like, there's
Man,
like
does
jack.
he's like thinking around the revolution or something like that? Or is he just, oh, what the hell is this all about?
He's just very confused and
Blackjack.
you
There
look
we
like
go.
he's
Yes,
trying to
yeah,
say
black-
something, but nothing's coming out of his mouth.
That was.
Strange.
Was it anything magical preventing him, or just it just looked
It
odd?
was too quick to.
Too quick.
No.
I don't think we should stay in this town too long. They seem to have a very aggressive littering.
Policy.
I want to take a look. I want to look around town. With seeing that, how do I observe the town? Is it like really super, like clean?
For medieval times,
Yeah.
yeah, it's very nice, very clean,
Do I notice any
organized.
aggressive staring from the guard force?
They're definitely keeping an eye on you.
Just in general, though. Just besides us. I mean, are they just constantly scanning for any kind of?
I mean, they're looking at you more than anybody else, that's for sure.
Yeah, you got a chicken in your hair.
It's not pooping on anything.
Except you.
Except you.
I'm clean. Well, my helmet comes up.
His urine cleans him.
My armor.
His poo and pee
It's
water
sterile.
cleans him.
Yeah, my
Chickens
still
have a
suit.
cloaca. It all comes out one place.
Yeah. Got a couple eggs in there, I'm sure.
It could be
I can only hope.
Well, hey, it's only a couple more days till he's gone. We'll be set free after this. And then immediately eaten by passing by animal. Probably by Bang.
Yeah.
Or by the guards as we
Thank you.
I'm
Have this prepared.
I'm fully expecting it.
Have this prepared.
Alright, so I'll make myself just keep an observant around the area and make my way back to Morgan.
Well, again, I wandered the town and I'm out of
Oh.
stables at this point.
Yeah,
It's been some time.
Yeah.
So
I'll see if I
Why
can
not
find
be-
Morgan.
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 God.
Morgan. Yeah, a lot more emphasis on the ah.
So is it G-O-N or G-A-N?
Huh?
It's G-O-N, right?
G-A-N. Morgan.
Morgan, okay, it's G-A-N.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So Could I visit the magic shop?
We're all gonna visit. That's what
Well,
I'm going to.
I have money and not normally
No, that's a good
does
idea.
Yeah.
So we do the
Warren
magic shop. I
have
can't find
money,
it.
so
we're
we
gonna-
need some things.
I like to have the magic shop myself too.
All right, we're all heading to the magic shop.
We're
What
all
are you two
heading
doing? You going back to the magic shop?
And
Sure.
no, I'm gonna go to the actual shop, the general store. See if they're on there. I'm gonna be broke.
Let's do the magic shop.
Okay, yeah.
What are you
Are you
buying?
coming with me?
What are you selling?
I'm with you.
How can I help you this day, good sir?
Lathander's
Counting his
blessings
money.
upon you.
yeah. 1,001, 1,002.
I see it has been a most beneficial day for business.
So far, so far.
Wonderful news. I am eager to purchase a decanter of water. The endless water.
Endless variety. Yes.
Yes, please. The constancy of finding streams for water is wearing on me.
It very well can. I do have some of those. I sell them for 60 gold pieces.
So,
I'm gonna come back and buy one.
You should have one.
We only have one.
yeah,
That
he's
might-
a decanter.
Oh, he's got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy
I'm
one.
going to put it up to the machinery.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be buying one.
It's not like we can't do it.
Okay, 2 seconds. I
That's
got
the whole
another
point
answer.
is that's why I'm making the blueprints and all that to make this wagon for us. That's going to be a quality of life.
I'm going to be heading to the magic shop, then to the normal market. And I'm dragging Terrell with me.
I am also seeking a particular item, a Blackwell vial.
Let me check here.
50,000 gold pieces.
That's similar to the canter. It's cheap enough.
Do have one of those in stock. However, let's see. It goes for about 250 gold pieces. It's of the +1 variety.
An excellent.
one?
Well, I'm unassuming. 250. Thank you, my good man. Lathander's blessings upon you. The sun shall rise.
All hail Shah.
Hail Asmodeus!
I've made it to the magic shop.
Sure, but Sparkle gets there first.
I'm back.
Is this the place with the
With the skull.
skull? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't tell you. I probably should have done this beforehand. So, but never mind. I'll look around. See what he's got. See if I might be able to notice any hidden areas. Just looking.
Investigation check.
$13.
Oh no.
See,
Yeah, we
this
don't
is
really
the
see any.
shop where I got my bow.
And I want some materials here soon. It's fun to go.
Serious.
Hi, Sirius
Morgan.
again.
Greetings.
Hail, hail! The gang's all here.
Oh, looks like it. I guess hopefully we can resupply something here.
Come to spend more money, little one.
Yep.
I've come to spend money. Hopefully.
Well, the first thing I want to get is some healing potions.
I do have plenty.
How much do you sell them for?
Of what strength do you require?
I would like greater healing potions.
You do sell those for 100 gold pieces.
100 gold pieces. How about 2 for 150?
Well, as you can ask your friend over here, I do give a discount. I could do 175.
He does. He gives a pretty good discount.
I can't, of course, give you a lower one than I've already offered your friend.
Why not?
Well, that would be shameful as a shop owner.
Fair enough. Fair enough, my good sir. 175 for 2 greater healings.
I insight the guy when he says his business line there. Ooh, 26.
You know, he is just not wanting to look bad. I mean,
Mr. Stefanico,
Yes, just a moment, please.
if you don't mind me saying, I think he could do a little bit better on the fly. Very good, very good.
So, I'm looking. I'm in the line for a new bow. Do you have any bows?
certainly do have some. In what variety are you seeking?
Looking for something that would give me an edge.
Most bows, their arrows are pointy, but let me see what I can do.
Shoots out katanas.
That's an interesting point, but I want an edge.
Quite the cutting remark.
It's very pointed.
Straight to the point, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking for more of a long bow or something more mobile? Short bow?
A short bow.
I do have a vicious short bow. What that
Vicious?
does, it makes your crit on a 19 or 20. And when
Oh.
you do crit, you do an extra 2d6 damage.
So it's like my vicious dagger.
Mm-hmm.
How much would you want for this?
1800.
1,800 gold.
You can probably get it for. Never mind.
Oh, Bloodwell vial is what I meant to say. Bloodwell, not
Bloodwell.
Black Belt.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm very
Well,
sorry.
hold on.
This is what she dropped.
It falls into the same category of being a +1, 2, or 3 kind of thing.
I will take out the waistband of intellect. Oh, I'm sorry. You're looking at something else.
No, it does the same thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's fine.
Okay, thank you. Sorry. Please excuse me.
What other bows do you have? Do you have anything else I might be interested in?
I do have this great holy bow.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Why would I want a bowl with holes in it?
Oh. Let me see here.
For a certain reason.
Let's get the joy, man.
Yeah, splintering.
I do have a frost tongue short bow.
Frost tongue. What does that do?
The arrows it shoots are completely made of ice, and they deal 2d6 cold damage.
Hmm.
It's similar to his lightning bow,
But just
it's
ice.
Kind of be like twinsies.
Hmm.
Ooh, I need ice damage.
Ice melts.
I like the first one. I'll take out the waistband of intellect and the rod of the pact keeper. Perhaps the barter, sir.
perhaps. I will always take more of your dead friend's stuff.
How do you know he was dead?
I can tell these things. Let's see.
Oh, it's a zebra.
That's Bronwyn Floof Muffin.
That's
How do you come up with these names, dude?
I can buy both those off you, or take the price off of the
Okay.
item of, we'll say 800.
She's so sweet.
So that will take it down to 1,000.
That is than what you offered me.
It's a different bow. You can attempt to persuade if you want. I mean, this is a different instance.
Yeah. My good man, all I have at this point in time is 800. Would you perchance take that?
Persuasion check.
Do you have a reasonable score in charisma?
15?
I could raise it to 19.
You gonna cast a spell on him in front of this guy?
He doesn't have to know that because I could use subtle.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
You can just throw flash of genius on you.
Well, that's true as well. There's a lot of different items here.
Give you the bow.
I mean, it's going to gain you what? +2 to your roll? But
Probably.
anything else that you do from this point on for like the next minute would be charisma 19.
It's up to you if you want to do that. I mean, he's got the flash of genius, which wouldn't cost him anything, I don't think.
Pretty much, I can do it for
That would cost you a spell slot.
Sure. Whatever you want to do. If it doesn't cost you.
I'm almost ready to use it on Nico. I can already want 14.
Well, I could do that too, but if somebody's bartering, then they should do all the bartering. That's what I'm getting out of this.
Well, I understand.
I'm being unassuming. I realize that this guy is being a little bit deceptive. I'm willing to help him out because he's in the middle of a deal.
Yeah, I understand.
I do it. Subtle, use a sorcerer point, and subtle, whatever the thing for charisma enhanceability is to 19. No, none of that actually happens.
No, he just does this. It's subtle.
Subtle, yeah.
Okay, so
Dun, dun,
persuasion?
dun.
So you give me a +2 to my roll. Is that what you do?
It makes your charisma 19. So if you had a 15,
Okay.
it's now 19. I think that goes up by 2 points.
Yep. So I
17,
have.
19, it goes up by 2 points.
Okay.
So,
So
might be of some small help.
it will be a help. 26.
Woof.
It's fine.
Very good, sir.
Because suppose that passive ability, I haven't got back to when I got the cards, I get double that.
Good thing I have 2 pouches I haven't looked in yet.
Now, I know none of you are probably interested in this, but I do have a special item. I call it the Crystal Blade of Azinko, which is this is my name because I made it.
It was quite dramatic.
Thank you. But he presents it. It's a nice green crystal blade. It's a short sword.
Well, kryptonite.
But it's quite a feat I have managed. It's completely made out of jade that I have enchanted.
Yeah.
Poor Jade.
Well, it's a +3 weapon. And if your wisdom is less Then 19. It makes it 19.
Ooh,
It's not bad.
that's pretty pricey though.
Yeah. That's basically one of
It
the.
also gives you advantage on perception checks. But it does require attunement.
Yeah. Which, I mean, give me a couple more levels and it'll be useful, but as long as I have to do more, I'm going to get an extra attunement slot.
Yeah. But I'm already tuning my longsword.
Can you afford it?
Hypothetically, how much would
No.
it be?
About 4,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's combining everything to get it. Like, I'm,
Or a reasonable sized card.
I'm not working on that anyways. Look, I'm here. If everyone else is done, I'm just here for some simple things.
I'm
Hopefully.
here for something.
Okay, go ahead.
We can't do any smaller.
Of course, I can give you one of those for 70 gold pieces.
You wouldn't know.
Yeah.
And you donated to me, I'll tell you how much you sold it to me.
You only have to give me 10 gold.
I think this man.
Supply and demand. He has less supply.
That's right.
Yeah,
So
that's how it works.
I'll take it.
And you, so.
Some of the complicated things.
I'm now going to the market. Needle market.
Joe Morgan, your
General Morgan?
gentleman Morgan here, you may be privy to an item known as a thermal cube. Do you have anything like that?
I do carry a few.
Is there any way to adjust how high the heat goes?
The enchantment can be altered.
Well, come on.
How high could you get it?
Well,
From what I can understand, it goes up to, by my measurements, of about 95 degrees.
that is a standard, yes.
I'd like to see about getting one that can go up to 220. Let me get adjustable if possible.
That sounds dangerous.
Working with inventions to help boil water.
I see. Well, if it's in the name of invention, of course I'll help. I help the artificer at times. But
yes, I'm aware of that.
what I can do, because the mechanic of having it be a button press would not be wise with it being that hot.
No,
It would have to be altered to be a command word.
that's fine.
I could probably get this done if you give me a day and
yes.
roughly 200 gold pieces for the ingredients.
Do some trading here for services, if that's all right. I have a pair of what you would call boots of winding path. How much would those trade for?
Can I inspect them?
Yes. I'll go. They're a little bit different than yours, but they do work the same.
I see that.
Your artificer uses technology similar to what I do, so they're not a conventional math, but you can put them, as you can see I have some right here, and I'll teleport the 50 feet. They still work. They're all similar to your normal boots of winding path.
I could take off 100.
Okay. And I have these other items they're called swap rings. Apparently you don't have to attune to them. Each person puts one on and they swap places.
With both of those items, I could certainly get this done.
Alright, that works for me. One other thing. I'm looking for an item that can produce materials. Say, basic materials, wood or stone, something I can then use to craft further from. Are there any natural items like that? If it's only a couple things a day, that's fine.
I'm certain there are, but I do not possess any.
What about an alchemist jar? I heard one of these. I have something similar, but I do not have it. I fortunately don't have what I need to make one.
They're fairly commonplace, but at the moment I do not have it in stock.
Alright. Is it alright if we come back to wait list until this is done?
I can have it by midday tomorrow.
If that's alright for everybody. Morgan, is that fine?
To what?
I have a special order being made for a thermal cube,
Special order.
and it will take till about midday. Would that be alright?
Midday. I
I-
suppose it shall.
I can add an extra gold as a donation for the time spent. Because you are taking it up and go to alcohol, so for the delay I can donate an extra gold.
The delay has already been set forth in the price of getting you to one place to the next.
Understood.
As I am going to be delayed, that is part of it.
Understood, thank you. Then please, and if there's anything I can do to help, I do have my way around to help reduce costs if you need it.
Well, if you're offering your services freely, I suppose.
If that will help reduce the cost, I'm more than happy to help.
Yeah, my chamber policy.
Best you don't help them.
That'll work. Also, on average, how much would an alchemy jar cost?
Roughly 50 to 100.
Alright, thank you. We'll work on that. So, swapping in the 25 gold. Alright then, I will be back tomorrow. I appreciate it.
I will ask him to look at the 3 scrolls that were in the scroll pack that I got off Cackle Skull. And see if he can tell me what they are.
Allow me to take a look. This one's terribly written.
I'm not educated with this, those things, moles and filthy creatures.
From what I can gather about these, they seem to be
To shopping list. I mean, they're so, they're going for the store.
It's not the one you got from down in the tomb and the altar.
No, that one I gave to the paladin with the Fang soldier.
These seem to be a spell to commune with some extraplanar being.
But the handwriting is horrible.
Would it be something you would be interested in?
Honestly, no. That's terribly written. Nobody I would sell them to would want such a rough work. I have a higher standard.
Fair enough, sir.
During tonight, while the rest of the day, I would like to see about building a. I have to gather supplies and see what it would take to build a housing unit for the cube, like if it's insulated.
Can we build it?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
That way, it's safe to use. That way, I won't put a plate on it to act like to get heated up, while the rest of it doesn't, so it doesn't like melt through the cart. That's the idea I'm going for. So, as it hits the plate, it'll evaporate oil, but the housing unit will make sure it doesn't catch the wagon on fire or anything like that.
Okay. Make a intelligence check.
You need to give it a name. You need to have the activation word, something we don't say.
Using Flash is genius,
Like pickle.
and
We're going to be saying that a lot now.
20 unnatural.
You did have to get Well,
What would I have
you
to
would
get?
need some steel, so you'd have to visit the blacksmith, and just for the small amount that you need, and probably his assistance with his forge, roughly 5 gold.
Okay. I'll have to borrow some gold from somebody because I have 2 golden materials, but 3 gold on me. Can I use them as base materials I add to the cost?
This is pretty specific material.
Okay. I still have 2 left in my I have various materials. So, all right, I'll have to. If I have to do an alcohol, and I can get some more money.
Unless you borrow some money off Stefanicon.
Yeah, we should do that. It went well last time.
Yeah, I haven't looked in those 2 pouches yet.
You want to look at it?
Yeah.
There's about 49 gold in total.
Yeah, you could borrow some off Stefanica. Your best bet.
I don't have a whole lot now.
This tiny chest that Meyer had, with all the materials, it cost 5 gold. Can I trade that in for some gold?
I'll buy it off you for 2.
That'll be enough. And I'll take that off, and I'll use the rest for the materials for the blacksmith. Make the housing for the thermal cube. Call me 5 silver serious.
As you're leaving the blacksmith's, a guard approaches you. You know,
Yes, sir.
Mayor sent me with a message.
Alright.
The unofficial would like to meet you
Appreciate it. Do you want to lead the way?
tomorrow morning
Alright. I can be. Where do you want me to be?
at the mayor's.
Alright.
We'll know to look for the hair.
Where's the mayor's?
He points, and you can see it from here. It's a mansion
Yeah.
Gotcha.
overlooking the lake.
Gotcha. Thank you. I will be there first thing tomorrow morning.
And the sun is starting to go down at this point, and you see the lights start coming on.
And it's not like a ball with metal wiring or any kind of flame. It's that like that energy that we use for our engines, correct?
In a very compressed and like smallish area. You will see, like, if you watch one long enough, a little bit of a fluctuation will happen, but it just hits the glass.
This is a city time standing on a time bomb. Right. Gentlemen, where are we? Oh, right. You're not with me. And Stevonico,
Serious.
where are we going to stay for the night? Are we just camping outside the city, or are we going to stay in an inn? Does anyone decide? Okay.
Well, I'm going to stay at the Cobbled Canary.
Cobalt, you know.
Cobalt Canary.
What's the price for a night at the inn? Any idea?
I haven't got a room yet, but I don't know. You want me to get some rooms for us?
Just let me know. I don't want to push you out. I know you've spent a lot of money on at the store, so I'm pretty sure you're short just like the rest of us.
I'm not short like House.
I got 5 silver, so I'm almost as short as the house. My hair is feet.
Did he just run? Heavy.
I'll make my way to the cannery.
He's loving on Chris because he knows Chris will give him muffins.
Sorry.
He said sorry.
I put the fruit salad in the fridge, so if you want to get however much you want out, help yourself.
They have made it to the market or the general shop. Is it still open?
For a little bit.
I'm sorry, bud. I didn't want.
I know.
Here's the shopkeep. What are you buying?
Hey, I know that guy.
Do you have healing potions?
Of course I got healing potions.
How much?
50 gold for a normal one.
How many could I get for 200 gold?
4.
Okay. That is. I am almost
So you got in a pack, it's almost like you could get a discount for a pack.
Too late, I already stashed them. And I leave.
Is that all your money?
I have 24 gold pieces left.
Make a perception check.
7.
Okay, you leave.
I'm broke.
Yeah, you don't have any gold. You don't have any gold left.
How did I know?
You gotta roll perception.
I have 8 silver.
State graphics right there.
I'm not as. At least I'm not as poor as Sirius. I have 8 silver.
You have
Yeah, you don't
silver.
have any silver either. You're
You gotta be kidding me.
you took your whole pouch.
Yeah, that's,
What happened?
You have to go buy heal potions and
Yeah.
someone robbed them.
then he got pickpocketed by the guy that sold me the poison.
Stole every last piece of my money.
Wow. When will you notice that'll be the problem?
Yeah, not for a little bit.
Well,
Hey, serious?
You got your potions, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are Kool-Aid.
Oh, these are necrotic damage potions. You drink them in your esophagus to send things.
And they heal something, not you.
They heal the person who made them.
Yeah.
When you.
Oh, you gotta be kidding
When
me.
you drink them, it heals the person who made it.
Would that be possible?
Possibly. Would it be possible? Maybe.
That'd be awesome, though. To make a potion that when somebody else drinks it, the person that made it actually gets the healing.
Well, he must be in trouble right now.
Mm.
Trolled him anything?
Chandler, you guys. Alright, not anything I can do.
So you're going to inquire about prices for the Cobalt Canary?
Yeah, it gives a couple rooms.
Well, do you want standard or luxury?
Standard.
5 gold pieces a night.
5 gold pieces a night per room? That's outrageous.
That's standard fare.
It's fun. I think I'll pay for it.
Oh, we're not there yet. We're on our way. So you won't know yet.
All right.
I guess I'm camping outside town.
No, I got 2 rooms.
You got to do that. We're on our way, Stefanico. How are things going there?
Good, I got us a couple rooms.
Yeah, do that, but thank you. We'll be there here shortly. We're lost. Carl, are you doing anything? You want me at the inn?
Yeah, we should be in.
Are you staying in your cart? Or
Yeah.
are you going to meet them in the inn?
I will join them to eat, but not to stay.
Boss is just whistling.
Alright, well, Stefanico's going to get us some rooms. Terrell's joining us. Morgan, you said you just want to join us to eat. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Alright. We'll meet you tomorrow morning. I have an appointment with the mayor and this artificer.
This guy walks up to your table.
The glowing dude?
Mm-hmm.
Greetings.
Hello, I know you're not all from here. I just wanted to say welcome to Astrakhan and welcome to the Cobalt Canary. It's my establishment.
Oh, thank you. Your time is wonderful. Thank you.
If you need anything, I'll be back in the back there, but you can talk to the bartender and come get me.
Always have to stand there like that?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
what's
a
up,
condition.
what's up with your right hand?
It's a condition.
I I'm so sorry to hear that.
It has nothing to do with
Could-
the
could I
uranium
in-
235 lights that are around the town. Nothing to do with that.
Could I insight him to see if I can read his intent, if he's shady or if he's being...
You can try.
What do you want? I'll get it.
Hmm?
What do you want to eat? I'll get it.
I think it comes with the rings. I assume.
Never
Well,
mind.
I don't have
I believe
them,
you.
so I'll order some.
Well, for me,
Do you want? I'll
is
get it.
anything on him seem something I should recognize? Any kind of technology that stands out?
I require both.
Make a perception check.
Something that doesn't look right.
Never mind. I was robbed.
29.
Wrong. What do you mean?
He does have a vial
I
of
had
something in his
24
belt.
gold pieces,
It's
8
a
silver,
rainbowish color.
and my money pouch is gone.
Something similar to your synthesized fuel.
Sounds as though you have been
Interesting
burgled.
vial of that rainbow
Yes.
concoction you have there. Is that something native to here? Or something you made?
It was gifted to me from the mayor.
When did this happen?
There. And was that
I was
gifted from
in
the alchemist?
the
Or was that the
I was
artificer
in the
that's...
last place I was
Yes,
in was
me and
in
him
the
worked together a
market.
lot on many of the inventions around town.
Perhaps
I
you should
see.
retrace your steps.
I will,
I was the one who actually put up the street lights. They're quite nice.
very wonderful. Very well made. You did excellent work with them.
But this is the primary source of fuel that we acquired.
I see. Good. That's good.
Annoying.
Amazing. Yep. Thank you for the information. I will.
Is there a problem?
It's more of an internal affairs issue with the artificer and me from my homeland.
Elkmeyer.
What is that?
You're from Elkmeyer?
Sure. Oakmeyer. That's what he's calling it now.
I didn't think there was this in Elkmeyer.
No, not generally. It's a little complicated. I'll
There,
have,
there is an outline.
I know.
There is an
Just north.
Yeah, that's where he's saying he's from. But obviously bullshitting.
Make an insight check.
Oh, I'll get with him first. But again, I'm assuming that's what he's telling people. So that's why I need to meet with him. No, there's nothing really wrong with this. Like I said, the little eternal do's and don'ts.
Stefanica,
Hasn't gone too far with it.
do you want to head to the general shop to me? I was robbed.
You were robbed.
Yeah.
Well, you have a good evening.
Why did
Yeah,
you
good
allow that to
evening.
happen?
I went to buy some healing potions, and then I came here, offered to buy him some food. I looked for my coin purse, and it was gone.
Well, where did you go to buy healing potion?
The general store.
You didn't go to the magic shop.
No?
I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry.
Well, things have gotten a lot more complicated around here. The rainbow concoction on that gentleman's item is, that is similar to a synthesized fuel we use to power all of our ships. Back before my father's first exploration, when we first started going to try to do deep space reconnaissance to see what was out there, we came across a material. I don't know where it actually came from, but it's a limited source that crashed onto a orbiting satellite on one of our distant solar systems. The item there, how do I phrase this?
What's a solar system?
Right, that's. I'm sorry, I keep trying to referring to things. Alright, you know how you have a moon to your world? On this world?
Mm-hmm.
Well, in my world, we have not only just our Earth and the moon, but we have several other uninhabitable worlds circling around the actual sunlight, the sun. Most of them don't have any life on them, but they can have various materials or minerals on them. That's going to be landing. Get some more exotic materials. Going out of there to another sun can have another group of planets orbiting the world. From there, we were able to find one of the neighboring ones. We were able to find some materials from some kind of crash meteor, crash rock that hit it from space. So when you see the starfalls, like the comet, you saw how we crash onto your world.
Yeah.
Basic materials like rocks and sometimes get through if they're big enough.
This is very interesting, don't you think?
It's complicated. I'm sorry. It's normal for us to try to explain this.
So what would happen if I busted his bottom?
That would be highly dangerous, considering how stable it is or not. Considering
So, is it or not?
depends on how pure it is. That's what I need to find out. The simple fact is that we found something in one of the crashes on, something that crashed on the world. Found out it was useful for an energy source, but we had to make our own, and the resulting material has a beautiful rainbow-like liquid look to it. It's what got us into far deep space, so we could actually go beyond just the small places we could go. That's
Space
how we,
9.
Yeah. So basically, that's how we were able to go far enough to make deep. Maybe like go into your oceans. You can only go so far down, but there's way farther you can go down. Correct.
Let's go further beyond.
I don't swim.
It just
Either did either.
in general, you know that your oceans are deeper than you can possibly swim down to hold your breath.
I'll take your word for that.
Okay. Well, this allowed us to go as far beyond that. Simply some of that idea.
Interesting.
If not, and that material fused, synthesized, it should have been something related to us, but if he's come up with something about your world that's not going through the right processes, it could be exploding. Like,
So, after all of this blather, we get down to the idea that what he carries upon him is a dangerous item
it can,
capable of great harm.
it can be.
But remember, it is essentially like jet fuel, so it does take a lot of actual heat to set it off.
Yeah, there'd have to be a catalyst or something.
Big
Well,
question.
So keep it away from
Does
your
it must still
thermal
be
cube.
Well, the idea is, I don't
Can
know
it
how
still
stable
be
it is. All I'm seeing is a bottle here, so it could be.
And you guys use something synthesized.
Yeah. So, is it synthesized wrong? If it's synthesized wrong, it might have bad consequences. Generally, it's supposed to be just a fuel, like fire or oil for lanterns, but much more powerful. And
So, it is dangerous, and he is carrying it about his person. And it is also what's being used in the...
I would say it was all used to light those lamps around town. I mean, if you have them, depending on what you use to synthesize it here, you could have unlimited amounts of it, so it's not a problem. It's just whether the materials from your world can compensate for how dangerous it can be. Like how I built this for that thermal cube, I got that really high. I pulled it out. I built this to contain the heat so I can use it outside of that. So, to boil water, or something I'm going to do, without having to use fire. But if the whole thing became so hot that it boiled water, we would be able to touch the thing. So this makes it so you can pick this up and it doesn't burn you, but anything on top will.
I did not know that they could be altered in such a fashion.
That's what
I would be keenly interested in one.
that is what currently is being worked on for me by that magic shop. That's what I traded for.
Here he is.
Interesting.
Hmm?
I was
If
robbed.
He was, apparently.
Yeah, I would agree. You shouldn't have paid that much for that bow.
Got him.
I had 224 gold pieces.
Okay.
I'm
And it
assuming
was
you
the
don't
generals.
anymore?
Huh?
I'm assuming you don't anymore.
Yeah.
Then you bought something.
Yes, I bought 4
Okay, so the prices were
potions.
kind of high. That's not really
I bought
novel.
4 potions of healing, for 200 gold pieces. I had 24 gold
Ooh, I don't
pieces
know. That's
left.
robbery, is what it sounds like.
It's,
I had 24 gold pieces left.
Did you tip him and not realize?
Obviously, Alistair,
No.
I'm going to have to give you some lessons in haggling.
Haggling would be good. Obviously, you just don't remember them haggling you up in a price.
No. And I had 8 silver pieces.
Well, where did this happen to?
You ain't having me in the general store where I bought the potions of healing.
Well, maybe we can go back and retrace our steps and see if we can find it. Maybe it slipped, your purse slipped out, or do you have a hole in there?
No.
Are you? Do you even still
Do
have?
you
your
remember
purse?
the person you talked to?
It was this really creepy guy.
That doesn't really narrow it down.
Now, 3/4 of the people in this town.
Would I be able to describe him all?
Ooh, you can try. Make an intelligence check.
Ooh.
Well, he had a big nose.
He was really tall.
He was the guy with the face.
17.
I think one eye was bigger than the other.
He was really tall. His outfit was kind of racist. That
You said, what am I buying?
one of my buying.
Is that,
He kept
how is
flashing
his
me.
outfit racist?
Nice.
He rolled a 7.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Any trench coat is racist to
I think it's
halflings.
more the shirt.
I thought it was maybe you shouldn't be allowed in school.
I was thinking more of the turban hat.
The
Was more
trench coat of racism.
flashing racism.
Because when you close it, you don't know if it's a person or multiple halflings.
Just
It could be 2 halflings.
Yeah.
We'll see what we can find tomorrow, or we can check tonight. But we have room for the night, so.
Damn, he's
Yeah. Wow.
So that's his upset look.
It's like, give me your eye holes.
Yeah.
He's grumpy.
Really grumpy.
He's in
Wow, that's
trouble.
fantastic.
I'm not too surprised.
Alright.
All right. Well,
Settle down for the night.
Yeah.
without he's not buying my bread, so I'm gonna get a half a loaf of bread.
On the house, sir.
Blessings from the thunder upon you, the sun shall rise.
I hope so.
I hope not for a few more hours. I need to sleep.
The Rosetta rides the whole world screwed.
Ah.
Ghost.
It's Grey Ghost, what do you expect?
Is that his name?
No, Grey Ghost is a different class.
How blinding is the light overnight?
They have nice curtains.
Gotcha.
They've adjusted.
I do not eat the bread in front of you. I take it with.
Probably, oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying. That's what happens. I do not eat the bread in front of you. I take it with.
Just eat it like.
He has Vegemite in his
Maybe he just osmosis it. Like,
He's going to go make a Vegemite sandwich.
No, please.
Vegemine's so gross.
Oh. It is really disgusting.
It's the worst.
Yeah, but those people, it's like peanut butter here.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm judging an entire nation
It's
right now.
it's the first beer
On the
you
record.
drank. That's Vegemite. Ah, why do mom and dad like this? That's
Yeah.
Vegemite.
But then you realize you don't do it for the taste. You do it because it turns bad feelings into good feelings.
do I have guards sitting outside my bed standing around me? We have to discuss things with you.
It's Night Fest.
Okay, well,
I tried hard to save you!
No, you'll wake up the next morning, bright and early.
Alright.
Time to get to that shop.
Jim and I'm going to go and see the mayor and see about this artificer, see if he is one of my people. Not much I can do if he is, but I can at least warn him that this is really not a great idea.
My gross.
Well, you know, your people don't have a very good track record. Please be
No.
careful.
Your people.
No, they don't, do they?
No.
I grabbed
Alright.
the
I
phone to
will.
go buy
If
his
anything
ear.
goes wrong,
Okay, we're going to that
no,
shop
you guys can do
now.
much
You
about
grabbed
it.
me by what?
Your ear.
You grabbed me by my ear?
Oh boy.
Oh, you're going to get stabbed. That's not.
Actually, I would just kick him.
If this was an anime, you'd be pregnant.
Oh, God.
Is that how it works?
Well, in one or two different animes it says it is.
What is isn't there some kind of a stone of cleansing or something along that line?
Soap.
No, seriously, a magic
I had it
magic.
on the soapstone.
Yeah,
Is that what
soap.
it is?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You had
he
a
called
couple
dibs
of
on
them
my
with mine.
soapstone. I don't even know who this mine was, but
I did. I
want that.
forgot about it. Didn't write it down.
I really want that. Can I please have that for the drawer? I have to have that. Oh.
Clean.
Yes,
Months if I go.
if there's such a thing, I may wander back to the shop.
You grab me by the ear again, and
It's only 10 gold pieces for one.
you'll have a hard time writing Blake.
Soapstone.
I agree.
What would you rather be, your little bunny tail?
I
You
would,
touch my tail, and I'll stab you in the face.
You'll take off his front tail.
Okay,
He's got +3 daggers.
thank you. And that's what I got. I will take the cart around again. Actually, yeah, no, I'll take the cart around again to see if there's anyone else, anyone who is looking for anything, lessons or with and or wise, and come back to the inn after probably about an hour of doing so around the town. And if anybody seeks any ceremony items, I could do that too. That ceremony's about weddings,
I have an en
funerary
box.
rites, anything along that line. That's what I'm after. The whole cleric shebang.
Everybody kind of stays away from you for the most part.
Okay.
We'll do an alms box.
Hmm?
Have an alms box.
Alms for the poor.
Oh, that's an interesting idea.
Because I have a priest pack.
Alms for a leper.
Please.
Alms for an ex-leper.
lepers. I need arms.
Did you say ex-leper?
Do you mean if I can make it to the shop?
Sure.
Why are we going to the shop?
This is where I got the healing potions. I see where I was robbed.
Oh. Okay.
I walked in.
Morning to you both. It's not the same guy. You recognize this guy. He's the burly guy that you've seen.
Was this him?
No, someone else.
Could I give a description of Hugon?
If you want to.
Was it? And I'll describe it.
Yeah, that was him.
If there's a problem,
Not for me. But it seems my friend here was pickpocketed last night.
well, it's a shame.
The guy who was working in here last night.
How would he pickpocket you from across the counter? Surely you would see something like that.
I really don't know how. I just went to buy one of my friend's bread and my purse was gone.
Well, surely you must have been pickpocketed somewhere else. Hugon and I run an established and firm business. If you have a problem, you can always take it up with the guards.
I'm deciding about.
I'm going to believe him.
Give him the number. Still give him the number. Just in case.
So, inside.
Well, I believe.
9.
I believe it. Runs a very established business.
16.
I mean, knowing what you know, you're sure there's stuff behind it, but this is obviously a front.
Well, I would hope that, that considering the positive business we've done, that my friend would not have been a victim of a scam or larceny, anything like that.
I'm sure you wouldn't. Yeah, of course not.
Is it possible you're mistaken? Did you drop your purse?
Way to find out.
You could always ask the guard and see if they found any purses laying about. They're usually pretty good about that.
I'll do that.
It's lost and found.
Right? You gotta find one of the guards.
What can I do for you?
You happen to find a coin purse lying on the ground.
At what point in time?
If we do a long rest, I can solve the problem.
We did.
I had the
Last
Whole night.
I didn't know
Right.
because I had to look it up.
Near the general store.
I don't have it on me
And,
because I think he loses one purse or I never
In,
did.
in that.
Well, nothing was passed off to me of the lost purse. I've been here most of the night. Well, morning anyways. It all kind of blends together. The lights.
Back to the end.
Is it still daylight? I'll chill out at the inn until nightfall.
Well, you guys probably are gonna end up leaving.
Yeah.
Maybe before then, we'll see. But we'll probably end it with Sirius approaching the mayor's mansion. Since it is already 6.
Yeah. That's what they were gonna call you. Greetings. I am here to.
We'll end it right here, right before you.
Oh, you're gonna go show me the guy? Alright, everybody, we're gonna end it here. Getting late. Thanks for watching. Whoever might have watched.
The Founder's blessings.
I've screwed our entire team.
Happy trails!